But yeah, now it's super cool. Keep her forever.
She's super. I don't usually like.
Adam, you got audio?
I really like.
I do.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool. So you can hear us. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
She
Can you hear me okay?
A lot of my really good friend from college, Alicia.
Can you hear me okay, Greg? I can switch to my headphones.
Give her a call. It's been like 3 months, which is about as often as I
What's her last name?
Guess I'll switch.
I was gonna be like, no, Alicia's Forbes.
Grace, Lorenzo, Adam, me.
I'm going to tell Elisa when I get back. I did this last time. I have to grab the thing. I can't get in the paper. So I copied the link out on my phone and send it to my wife, and then click on it on Google Hangouts on the computer.
Can you hear me now, Greg?
Do we have a link ready somewhere?
Yeah, I think it's
Dude, I'm super glad, Greg, that you have been posting about SB 805.
Yeah.
I'm like spreading that around anywhere.
Dude, it's huge. And they actually were in the, there's actually people on a call today with the Assembly budget meeting trying to get that done.
Yeah.
and then it's
You need to mute me, son.
So there's a
What is that?
refrigerator. Yeah, that's.
God, mute me for the love of God!
No, somebody's got the window open. Oh, and no wonder I don't have audio.
Well, that's just muting the site, that doesn't mute me. But I am muted. Oh.
I'm muted. All right.
A friend of mine found out.
Oop, oop, oop.
I am muted.
Oh, I'm not on it.
Who's watching the stream?
Mm-mm. You. Says you're the one watching it on YouTube.
I'm the one watching it? How is that?
Gregory Crafts on YouTube. No, someone on YouTube, maybe. Maybe that's what I mean. Ooh, and on Facebook. All right. So you can hear me all right now? That's good. Everyone over there is gone silent, Greg.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out where the echo is coming from.
From the sound of it, everywhere. Well, now that you're all muted, the show is what it always should have been. 3 hours of me monologuing while you all watch. Where to start? Well, it all began in 1979. That's right. I'm a child of the 70s. Can you believe it? Believe it or not, kids, back then we didn't have an internet. Oh, no. I don't even know if they had D&D. They must have. I didn't play it. I was a baby. How old do you think I am?
Go back.
Old. All right, let's try it now. That's a little bit better.
You sound much better.
Yeah. Okay. So as long as we keep it kind of low and the mic doesn't pick it up, we don't wind up with the infinite echo.
Oh, right. Well, no, I'm muted, though.
I have this terrible habit where I love my job, and so I stay there.
Wait, what? You love your job and you do what?
I stay like way later than
Oh.
I was like, I love my job so much I don't quit it.
I mean, that's, you know,
I mean, yes, that's what you do.
that's called employment. Yeah. So the keys in the fridge, by the way, somebody from a film shoot left them there. They remembered to plug the fridge back in. They just forgot to take the keys, you know? Yeah. I mean, I know that was the trick.
Yeah. Did you lock the car?
Yes.
I forgot to update the background.
It's out in the parking lot, right?
What's that?
You don't keep the recycling bin in here, right? Just the recycling.
Just the, yeah. I mean, yeah. And my wife has successfully avoided jury duty yet again. Sweet. I dodged
Well,
that.
what was her excuse this time?
Oh, yeah.
Did she claim insanity, Greg?
Yes.
Was it the same thing for her where it's like every day you get checked?
Yeah, she avoided tomorrow. Now we're seeing if she has to go in on Friday. But if she avoids Friday, then she's scot free, which would be
It's
great.
a lot easier to avoid it when you have
I like
kids.
that mine was the
Yeah.
courthouse that's down the street.
Oh well, she goes to Van Nuys. I have to go downtown when I get called, and I'm always like, how the hell did she get Van Nuys and I always get downtown?
Yeah,
It's just
that's
like,
weird.
Yeah,
Isn't it like the draw, like where they send you, or?
I think it's. I don't know, but I always have to go down to Stanley Mosque, and I'm like, it's just such a pain in the ass to get there.
I've always gone downtown. Yeah, always.
Well, but I mean, you were in Los Feliz. We're in NoHo, so I mean, I got Burbank and I got Van Nuys, like so much closer. It's like,
Oh yeah. We lost one of our viewers. They couldn't handle the.
They couldn't handle the pre-show.
That's right.
Well, if you can't handle the pre-show, get out of the stream.
They were too disappointed to learn how old I was, so they logged off.
I mean, we are trying to appeal to a younger demographic, but then again,
that's definitely our vibe.
According to most, I've already aged out. So
we're going to spend the first hour talking about Olivia Rodrigo Sour. I'm sure of it.
Okay, that's even beyond me, but sure.
Oh my God, Greg, get with it.
I know, I'm terrible. We've been rewatching the original Muppet Show. It's the first time I've watched most of those episodes since I was a kid, and yeah, it's a whole. It hits different as an adult. It hits different.
There's a lot more jokes, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's brilliant. I think one of the best things I ever saw was Milton Berle and Fozzie doing their act together. That just was like warmed the cockles of my cold dead heart.
So good.
So good. So we got about just under 7 minutes. Does anybody claim these dogs, or are they're
just free for all dogs?
Free for all dogs. All right.
Are there any updates on the furniture saga?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Well, it's a good question. It's been 35 days that I've been without any belongings at all. I feel like I was pulled off the streets and given a nice place to live in, but no means to have things.
Ugh.
It's very strange. It's they say it's on a truck, and today there was an update that the truck driver is going to call me soon to give me like the 24 hours. Hey, are you available on this date kind of thing? But that hasn't happened. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm going a little insane.
And I'm guessing you get 0 discount?
No, they're past our contract now. So every day I get $30 I'll be able to put a claim in for.
Oh.
But $30 a day is not really how I would value every earthly possession I have.
Fair.
I mean, it's close maybe, but it doesn't feel good. But so like in the meantime, this whole area is just a lake and forest and nature trails. So I walk 6 miles a day. And oh no, you can't hear me at all, Nate?
Yeah, actually, it's the funniest. He's been whispering to me the whole time. He's like, geez, Adam, like, he's intentionally doing it. He knows I can't hear him.
Yeah.
Oh no, I have a headset on. What do you want me to do? You want me to speak louder?
He is. Like, that, Adam, the amount of smack that you've been talking about, Nate, is just incredible.
The whole time.
Yeah. And it's like really bizarrely personal.
Yeah. It's kind of like a
You want me to
roast.
sign language, Greg? Nate, the problem with me sign languaging is I only know two things.
No way!
Let me see.
No, it was blue.
Yeah. Okay. There is a headset in the other dressing room, though. We can grab that. It's cabled, but yeah, there is one. Hold on a second. Just make sure.
I didn't think about
Video
that.
input.
Too.
That's good. High def.
It's just that
Live audience.
Yeah, we're trying to have a little bit of a live audience tonight. So let me get you that headset real quick.
I mean, besides all our moms? All our moms watch this,
my
right?
mom doesn't even watch, so you know. Who the hell knows?
She does for me.
Oh, nice.
They tell you about the tarot. Maybe
Both of them?
it should be. It sounds disgusting. It does taste.
Did you say
It's so good.
cheeseburger made with brownies?
Is that cheeseburger made with brownies?
Like in the mix or as the play?
Oh, do you not like it?
Yes, I think the USB is just for the lights on the side, etc.
Wow.
You guys are really like missing an opportunity here. Greg's got all those incredible stage lights there. You guys could totally like for dramatic scenes change the colors.
That's true.
Well, everything's down at the moment. That's the problem. Yesterday I started my regular maintenance of all the gear, so I'll show you. I took
there we
everything
go.
down.
Yeah.
Stripped the grid is currently stripped.
Woo.
Yeah, so it's
Someone's
Yeah,
gonna have
so-
sore shoulders once you get a ladder in there.
truth. So
These aren't surviving the night.
yeah.
That was a great idea from Adam for the live shows of being able to,
Project
well, not only that, but light shifts for,
Well, we should chat about that real quick.
Yeah. I didn't
Tell me your idea.
At some point.
Well, it was Adam's idea. He was thinking here, once his lights back up in terms of different mood lightings and scene shifts.
Well, the good news
It
is that
sounds-
everybody's looking good right now. So
Sounds like a lot of work I won't have to do. So I think you should do it all the lights you can think
The
of.
other thing I'm not seeing anyone else's D&D games do is, especially the live games, is the dice cam. I'm not seeing.
oh yeah. Well,
Well, we're doing digital, so sadly there are no dice to see.
we could change that for Fringe at least.
Yeah.
And then, throw the results up on the site with the projector.
So are you just going to have a giant projector of just me behind you? Me and
And actually, it's, I think because if we do this for Fringe, I think we'll get Vic.
Oh my
We'll get
God,
Vic back, so we'll have Katha rolling with us again for
yeah.
that. I think we could also. I mean, we might have like a full 10, 11 person
Amanda
brute squad. Because I think Amanda might jump in too for that if it's just like a short run. But
we don't have any more headphones, do we?
I don't think so.
Let me see if I got enough set in my car. It might be small headphones, but let me check.
Oh yeah.
Be able to hear.
If you have AirPods, you could Bluetooth it.
I do have a Bluetooth speaker. I'm just afraid of the.
Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it is exciting to have a guest here in the studio this evening. We have with Anton hanging out with us tonight. So our first official live audience member. Woo! Yeah.
I would like to apologize in advance just as a blanket
I'm gonna go run my
statement.
car, see if I got any more headphones.
Yeah. Well, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Oh,
I like this. This is good. We're gonna keep this.
just keep it going. I like it.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Ooh.
And the disco is over.
No, I liked it.
I'm done here. I'm done now.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm getting a lot of. Oh, I think you need to mute the mic.
I'm muted.
No, on the headset. Which you go down. There's a switch. Let me see where, because all I'm doing is hearing myself. Oh, wait.
You're the only one talking.
Now that's
Fair
fixed. All right, because Seth, when you plugged in, yeah, when I can hear myself, it's always like, wait, I sound like an idiot. All right, well, if I don't have to hear myself,
I don't think about it, you know? So, but anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentle them's. My name is Greg, and I am your Dungeon Master this evening. Welcome to episode 32. I always say it with such wonder, but I'm just amazed that these guys keep coming back every week. Everybody here keeps coming back every week to play and to hang out, and this is amazing. And this is, but episode 32 of Brutes in the Shackled City. We are hopefully tonight wrapping up Chapter 2, Drakthlar's Way.
Chapter 2.
Chapter 2 out of 12. So, you know, what are you guys doing through 2026?
Oh,
you know, like,
jeez, I got some math to do here.
yeah, you know, I mean, 32 episodes to get through 12 to get through 2 chapters. So we're talking like 16 weeks and a chapter, you know, roughly.
192 total weeks.
Yeah.
4 years.
So, yeah,
All right.
just I mean, that's the average length of a campaign.
So shopping episode.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So, but
we'll be
anyhow,
the 6th.
yeah. So excited to have everybody here tonight. So I do see we have a couple of viewers hanging out already. So if you're hanging out tonight, whatever platform you're watching this on, I see we got a few folks on Twitch, a few folks on YouTube. Please jump in the chat, say hello. We'd love to say hi to you. Just to give you the long story short, I am a professional dungeon master with Mastermind Adventures. You can book me to run games for you. I run this mostly because the people here are awesome and I love everybody involved. But also because I like showing off my DMing style, because if you want to play, I'm always down to play. So, you know, you can book me to run a game. Right now I have a West Marches campaign, a drop-in as you go campaign called The Secrets of The Barrowmaze. There's a couple of videos of live play sessions on my YouTube channel. You know, you book me to run some old school dungeon crawling for you. That's what I'm offering at the moment. But you know, I'm also down to play other systems, whether it's Marvel, you know, World of Darkness, Star Wars D6, like totally down for any of that stuff. So if you're interested, go to mastermindadventures.com and take a look at me under available DMs. My schedule is pretty open and flexible at the moment, so I'm always down to play. And shout out to my friends from Australia and Norway and all the other countries who have you know, booked me to play. Nothing like getting up for a 10 a.m. D&D session on a Tuesday. Like, I've been loving this. Like, it's been giving me life. So I'm down to roll with you guys anytime. So big shout out to the Barrowmaze cruise. Anyhow, speaking of introductions, let's go around real quick and start with introducing our players here this evening. Almost everybody here is in person except for Adam. Adam is. Let's start with Adam. Adam, you are in Michigan now, and we miss you terribly, buddy. We wish you were here. So.
Well, thank you for saying so. I miss being in a theater space, so I'm jealous of everything that's going on over there. I'm Adam. I play the character Birch. Earlier, Nate said he wants me to sign language because he couldn't hear me so well. Unfortunately, only know 2 things in sign language, so I don't know how useful they're going to be. One is rhinoceros hunter, and the other is bullshit. That's all I got.
That gets us through 90% of our actions in game.
And then there's always, you know, I mean, you got the basic covered.
I'm familiar with that one. Yeah.
I think just about everybody is. Awesome, brother. Well, glad to have you here joining us remotely tonight, repping the Brutes on the East Coast. So glad to have you, or, you know, upper middle country. Yeah, you're Eastern time zone, right?
I am. It's gonna be late.
It's fucking late for you. So sorry, but thank you for having the endurance, man. Let's start around the table. Let's start at the center of the table here tonight with Seth.
Well, that's great, because I was about to ask if we had revealed to Adam yet that the reason he hasn't received this stuff is because we're keeping it here, so he has to come get it and play.
Yes.
So if you are going to get on top of that, then we'll all be in the same room. We have you digitally, and we have Lauren in spirit.
Yep.
But I am Seth Tigerson. I play Seneca Polaris, the Tabashi wizard.
Awesome. And yes, Adam, we're holding all your stuff hostage, so you got to come back. You know,
that explanation is as good as any I've heard.
I believe it. All right, Brick.
Hello, I am Joseph McMahon, and for tonight's performance of the Brutes in the Shackled City, I shall be taking the role of Brick, the blackest scaled dragonborn with a heart as pure as snow. I'm very excited to be here.
We'll talk about your mandatory alignment shift later.
Yes, sir.
I think putting Joe in a spotlight was putting Joe in a spotlight was a huge mistake.
I have in the last week seen so many of my friends and played so many board games. I'm just wired. It's like I'm on coke. I am on coke, but also if I wasn't on coke,
Right.
I'm like being on coke from joy.
It's okay. So am I.
So am I. So
I'm-
tonight's episode brought to you by the Coca-Cola Company.
It's the choice of a new generation.
It's not.
The Dungeon Master is actually sponsored by Pepsi.
Boo!
Yeah.
We will take sponsors from whoever. I don't care if it's battery acid. We will drink it on stream.
Speak for yourself, Jesus.
Any amount of money.
I think that's pretty clear that we are all having sugar-free sodas, which is basically battery acid, so it's fine.
It's paint thinner. You know,
Yeah.
it's like one step shy of paint thinner, but still really good. And actually, we should give a quick shout out for the Nate. Well, first off, Nate, introduce yourself, and then tell us about what the bounty that you brought this evening.
Hi, I'm Nate. I play Lorenzo Lidu the Rogue. And there's a company called Cantrip Candles, and I got a supply of them for Christmas. And I figured I'd bring them for everyone to look and smell.
Yeah, they smell amazing. Like, for real, they smell amazing. Like, I gotta get me a set. I love the one Library Scriptorium.
My kids were smelling them earlier, and they got the brewery one or the pub one, and they're like, "This smells horrible." And I'm like, "That smells pretty good."
Yeah, it's like, wait, your kids are how old?
Like 11 and 6.
Yeah, this should smell terrible to them. Wait till they get to college.
Like, I remember when I had freedom.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of freedom, Mr. Paul.
But hark! Another Dragonborn is here!
You guys work this
Don't
out.
steal
in
my
advance.
thunder. Don't steal my thunder.
All right. I guess there can only be one dramatic Dragonborn. Hi.
Overly dramatic.
The brooding dragon. Hi, I'm Paul Masterson. I play Sir Feldruucan Vorkrist, the Golden Scale Dragonborn Paladin of Helm, going on my Oath of Vengeance path. I just basically blew the head off of a vampire who killed my friend, and them's you what is it? You sow the wind, you reap the whirlwind, something like that. I believe that's basically what happened to Drakthar.
Yeah, you guys went right through my big bad evil boss set. I thought I was going to get at least a 3-episode fight out of him. I thought it was going to be like Dragon Ball Z. You spend the whole 2 whole episodes charging up just for like 30 seconds.
He's going to stop and tell us his backstory and why he's doing this. Now we don't know.
No one will ever know.
Yeah.
the
Where once he
story
was
of
the
that
fog,
There's
now
still
he's
that one
simply
adept.
a bloody mist.
Who could be
That's a
like
good
his,
point.
his fanboy. Who's like, let me tell you about Drakthar.
What was
Did
that?
any of us talk to him at all? Was there any conversation or back and forth?
What was there any conversation? Not really.
There was a few lines.
There
of
was some
dialogue.
personal trash talking too.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, he talked.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. He went after Paul a little bit, and he
That's
definitely had a moment with Seneca.
He
Well,
talked a lot
because
to me.
oh yeah, he tried. I had Lauren until she remembered that she had inspiration. Like, I had her as dead to rights, and then she's like, "Oh wait, inspiration." I'm like, "God damn it!"
Well, and she remembered she had a Fey ancestry was what it was.
Oh yeah, it was just like, damn it, and then, but yeah, you were. I was like, I did it to myself.
Yep.
I did instant replay. I'm going to throw myself on the focal here for a second. Instant replay. So last week, Nate, or 2 weeks ago, Nate failed his 3 weeks ago, as we took a week off in there. Nate failed his will save or his wisdom save against Dominate, and basically became a little minion of the vampire for a couple of minutes. And I had originally told him, shoot the wizard. And that was the order. Which, by the way, Seth, surprise, motherfucker. Yeah, the order was shoot the wizard. And when it came up to be Nate's turn, Nate's like telepathically like, "Do you still want me to do that?" And at this point, he was being the vampire bugbear bad guy was being bear hugged by a giant dragonborn, and he said, "No, you idiot! Get this thing off of me!" And my intention was, go assassinate the fucking dragon that's pinning him down. And he's like, okay. And then he runs up and tries to, German suplex the giant. I was like, you mother, you.
I gotta be more specific with the monkey paw.
Duly noted for future reference. Yeah, I will. You want to get litigious? We'll get litigious. That's fine. You're gonna bust out the rules lawyery shit on me? Fine.
I want the next fight to be with legitimate lawyers back in the city.
Yes.
Or back in the tax haven.
Remember the last time we were lawyers?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we remember how that went.
The courtroom drama.
Injunction.
I object.
Roll to objection.
Yeah.
Well, let's finish out the introductions here because definitely Mr. Matt's been sitting here for a little while. We want to be patient. We know that Julie's probably watching from home right now. So
She is watching the opening.
Yay!
As Greg said, I'm Matt. I play Greysoul, a half-elf cleric of Leira of the Life Domain. And as you may have heard in our pre-show banter, this might be a shopping episode once we get my slight case of where-rat-ism running off into the shadows. And as is customary, I have to check in with Greg if the lightsaber shop has anything in stock.
They are fresh out.
Fresh out.
They had them. As a matter of fact, you see that rivaling adventure party now not only has single-bladed lightsabers, but they got a whole stock of double-bladed lightsabers,
Yeah.
and they bought them all.
And a little bit of history, every D&D game I've ever been in, I always ask, can I have a lightsaber? And they always tell me no. Until Foundry 66 Sabers said, yes! And now I have a lightsaber. Surprise, motherfucker. Not only that, you are in striking range.
Guys,
No
you're
one's
breaking
safe.
Well, this has just gotten really interesting.
the fourth wall. I can no longer enjoy or believe the world that we have
So
built together.
It's a magic sword. That's
So
all
the
that's
message
going
from
on.
tonight is that we're going back to remote play after this. Got it.
Oh, I thought it was that we should all bring our lightsabers because I assume we all have one.
Right?
I mean, who else dropped
So-
$200 at Salvy's workshop for one? I know I did.
I did not. This is from our sponsor, Foundry 66 Sabers.
I didn't.
Yes.
You got to tell me these things.
I had to surprise you with this one.
Oh, fine.
No,
Yeah. He has struck down the dungeon master, and now he is the new one. All right.
Look at me. Now I'm the dungeon.
All right. So what are we running tonight? Can I roll up a PC? Can I have a lightsaber?
You can.
Oh.
Right.
All right.
What a generous
You're gonna pay for
DM.
It'll be a cursed lightsaber that heals everything you hit.
Oh, again?
Can I be
Pull that card
enlarged
out.
for the entire game?
Huh?
Can I be embiggened for the entire game?
Bigot?
Brick is
I'm
already a
dealing
big.
with those.
Whatever you ask for,
Embiggened.
yes, but
Embiggened.
you also
I want
have
to
to be
be
big.
my big version for the entire game.
You can be big, but you have to be a bigot too. That's the price.
And embiggened to bigot?
I just want to be clear to the viewers that I will be role playing a
You can
character.
choose the flavor of the bigot.
My bigotry. I hate
Yeah,
strawberries.
yeah,
I hate strawberries. This fucking sucks.
So,
Pardon my language.
this is actually an Emerson alum,
Oh, no
who was
kidding.
also part of Warlords,
Okay.
and he is getting into lightsaber building. And they don't have a site up yet,
Uh-huh.
but if you want to contact them, if you're interested in, this is for when you fight and it has sound effects.
Is it licensed? Okay.
I saw a lightsaber and I was like, I'm on board. I don't need
Let's
Yeah.
go.
It's a space
Let's
sword.
say
Yeah.
yes.
It's licensed in our hearts.
Yeah.
Yes.
But their contact is foundry66sabers@gmail.com. 66 the number. All before 66.
It's a bright
They
rapier.
come in a variety of colors.
Yeah.
And they are a lot of fun.
I just realized how dark that is. Like Foundry 66, it stands for Order 60. Oh no, where did they get all these lightsabers?
SABERS?
Huh?
SABERS? I'm putting it in the captions.
Yes. SABERS. So yeah, they're getting their shot.
So we all
off
bring
the
in
ground.
swords next time?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Really noted.
Yeah, no, it's so yeah. If you want to get a lightsaber, they're gorgeous. Show off the hilt. Show off the hilt. I mean, the blade is amazing, but that, oh my god! All right, so if you want to get a lightsaber like that, email our friends at foundry66sabers@gmail.com. Get yourself a lightsaber, and yay, fellow Emerson alums. Who's in charge of that one?
Nick Hadrophis.
Okay,
He came after us. He's
All right.
also a fellow Warlord member.
amazing. Yep. So
he reached out
Warlords.
and gave me and my VP Scott prototype sabers.
Maze balls. So so I mean we're going way back into the wonky history here, but Matt and I and Nate all went to college together at Emerson in Boston. Whoop whoop, and go Lions! You know, which is hilarious because we all don't do sports. We don't do the sports ball at Emerson, but we all worked together on in a film company called Warlords, and Warlords was Emerson's first and to date only action film company,
And still there.
It's still there.
My mark on
It's still there. 20 years later, it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So amazing. So big shout out to our friends at Foundry 66. Thank you very much for sponsoring. And hey, hook me up, guys. Come on. You know. So big shout out though. All right, cool. I think that got everybody through the introductions here. Let's see. We got Adam, got Nate, got Seth, got Paul, got Joe. Oh, hey. Do we have a live audience member here tonight, which is incredibly exciting. So I want to give a big shout out to Anton Ray. Anybody who's watched my YouTube channel before, you might recognize Anton as Miguel de Tortoloni of the Tortoloni brothers. He's here tonight hanging out with us. So glad to have, holy crap, we've got a show with people all in the theater together and a live audience. Amazing. So hopefully LA County Health Department doesn't come and shut me down and pull my business license.
Don't disclose our location.
Nope. You know, we are not at Studio Stage, located on Western Avenue, just south of Melrose. Available for rent now. Official sponsor of the Brute Squad. Yeah. So anyhow, yeah. And actually, real quick, before we get into tonight's adventure, I want to shout it out that the Hollywood Fringe Festival is coming up in August, and we've been talking about doing a Brute Squad live show, a couple of episodes of the Brutes Live. And we would like, if you guys would like to see more of this, but with a live audience in the house and cool lighting and sound and all that other stuff, let us know in the chat if you think that you would love to see that. And Brutes, real quick, would we want to continue the Shackled City, or would we like to do something that's special for Fringe that night, or because it would be
It's like a
we're looking at
one-off adventure
special?
like a Life Day special. I don't know, because
if you want to do a one-off within Shackled City, it's outside of the adventure, it's the weekend off. The Brute Squad goes on vacation.
Summer in Shackled City.
Yeah.
We have a picnic.
Have you guys been reading the next chapter, for real? You know, we're going to get into enough of that as it is. But think about it. Let's talk about if we want to continue the campaign for anybody who's been a loyal watcher for a while, or if we want to do something extra special for the fact that we'll have a live paying audience in house, hopefully, and watching online.
Well, I think, the nice thing about this is, there can always be a dream or whatever with the,
and I've got
or a nightmare.
I've got plenty of material for that.
So we wake up and we role play ourselves, role playing.
The Brutes are role playing humans doing their taxes and getting to work and everything.
Oh God! So it's
Spreadsheets and meetings.
Yeah.
Spreadsheets and meetings. Oh Lord! All right, and you have to fight the evil Karens.
Yeah.
I'm out of Zooms for the day. I'm gonna have to take a short rest before I can use the Zoom again.
Yeah, that's so true. All right, well, but basically, keep an eye out for more info on that. That'll be the month of August. So we'll hopefully have more info about Real Life Brutes Live coming up real soon. Very, very excited about that. Yeah. So anyhow, let's get a little bit more into where we left off. So picking up where we left off. I feel like I have to play to the camera, but also to you guys now. So it's all all kinds of script. And the mic's over here.
You could put your camera on top of this facing you. So that way you could face us and you still have the perfect angle.
I mean, that would be smart. Let's try it. I mean, I could just do that. Yeah, that'll work. That doesn't look like crap. All right, cool. So the end of last session, you guys had successfully killed Drakthar, but the moonlight triggered a little secret that I don't even think the secret bearer knew about, really. I mean, not in game. And your beloved cleric was turned into, revealed the fact that he has been cursed with lycanthropy and turned into a were-rat and ran off into the dungeon. And that's where we left it.
Go chase him down. We're definitely sure the vampire's dead. There's just like a leg left. Everything else has gone up in
Everything else has literally gone up in smoke.
And there's no other goblins or bats or anything just hanging out in the wings.
As I recall, and let me just pull this up.
What about that goblin with the crossbow in the room?
The adept?
Yeah.
Oh, the one
Yeah,
that
that
the one that fireballed and lightning bolted your asses? Yeah, he's
Still around?
alive elsewhere. We don't know quite where.
Probably rethinking his life choices.
I imagine so. But Greysoul has taken off, ducking, or like running off into the darkness. Feld, we'll stay in the initiative order. Feld, it's your action.
Yeah. All right. So I saw him run past.
Real quick, I can't see the map. If you can give me visibility, my guy may be on a different layer.
Oh, no, you're there. Let me just see what
Just
the.
move him around a little.
I'll refresh the page.
Yeah. Let me.
All right,
I also have.
carry on.
Does that help? Sometimes if I switch tabs on you guys and bring it back, it helps out. And by the way, yes, that skull and crossbones on Drakthar's token does mean that he is in fact not just undead, but dead. He will not be coming back. He is toast. Okay, putting that out there.
He has ceased to be.
Yeah, he is an ex-vampire.
Julie, you've missed nothing. You've missed nothing.
Yeah.
You've literally
Other
missed
than the
nothing.
fact that I'm trying to solve a very important mystery right now.
Yeah.
Which is, what is the correct word for a were-rat? Because a lycanthrope, lichen in that is specifically the wolf. So what is it? And I'm trying to figure out what rat in Greek is. If it's just rat, rata. So a ratathrope.
A rothenthrope.
Yeah.
A venom throat.
Okay. Misanthrope?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. All right.
So he ran off over here, right?
You saw him bail around the corner, yes.
Yeah. And he did not invoke any attack of opportunity from.
Nope, full withdraw.
1, 2, 3.
I got a whiff of cheese and there's nothing stopping me.
We wouldn't want to swing on him anyway, would we?
Well, you'd have a hard time doing any harm to him. He's a freaking lycanthrope.
Except I have a silvered glaive.
Oh, I forgot I gave that to you. Sorry.
That'll sting a little bit.
I might be wrecking your character here, bud. Sorry about that.
Oh, I can run super fast.
Yeah.
And he is within reach.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
I am going to hit him with the intention of not killing him.
All right.
It's a thin line.
That's a thin line between love and hate. All right, let's see what we got.
All right.
Should I be in the void right now?
Did I take out your vision? I think I did because I have now. I am the character now.
I'm in total darkness as well, but I'm sure it's all fine.
Really? Oh well.
Try refreshing because mine finally popped up.
Yeah, I'm refreshing everybody's vision. This is weird. I don't know what's going on. So you're hitting him. So go on ahead and roll it.
To everyone else is a new thing. To everyone.
That did the trick.
Okay, cool. I guess I just have to refresh everybody. Seneca, you good?
See.
Okay.
Surprisingly, I'm fine.
For once, amazing.
A 14.
14 to
That's
hit.
not gonna work.
Your AC?
My AC is usually a 17 when I have my shield going.
So he's got so it's a 15 right now.
15 right.
So you clang off of his armor.
However,
You say that, Dungeon Master, and yet
You think you're so cute with all of your like AC and stuff. Yeah.
yes, because I also, because I have taken Polearm Master, I got my bonus attack. Everyone roll.
All right, big money. Big money, no whammy.
that doesn't sound good. Hasn't shown up yet, but
Oh no!
I've entered the Matrix.
How do I want to do this? Give me a strength save.
Why did they?
There's a piece of me that's a little bit afraid they're going to be like, you
Why
were
is it
trying to
now
kill
that
him.
it's the
Now he's dead.
That is strange. Why is it? Here we go.
Nothing like saying I took a feat so I can do this and then rolling a 1. I love it.
I mean, that's.
I went to school for this.
I mean, War College is a place for a reason.
This new dice thing is a little bit.
A little sticky.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring my physical dice tonight, so we will.
Let's see if I can roll that, and it's gonna be a +3. Oof. Oh, you kid. These dice are against us.
How much of a dick do I want to be?
Be a dick. Be a dick.
That's all right. I've got 2 silvered weapons. If I lose that one, I've got another one on my belt.
So the blade is silver. What's the hilt made of?
You mean the shaft?
Yeah.
Describe it slowly.
Hold on, let me get the.
That's only for onlybrutes.com.
Only
Yeah.
Brutes.com.
No description. You got to subscribe.
Yeah, let me get the Jergens real quick. All right.
$6.99 a month.
Since this is a military glaive, it would probably be a reinforced hardwood shaft. It wouldn't be.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't be a single piece of metal. But
Oh God. All right.
Yeah, Feld. Hit me with that hardwood shaft.
Alrighty. Yeah, we'll save that for.
is there a general ruling in the game? That's not solid metal. It's solid.
No, it wouldn't be solid metal. I would say though that you take a couple of swings, and as you hack down, you wind up missing him with it. The glaive sinks into the ground, and now it's stuck there because you tried to stun him with such a mighty blow.
So I missed him with the glaive part, and then I went to hit him with the pommel, and so botched that
Yeah.
it flipped back over again, and the glaive side went into
You
the
basically you basically rocket shipped it and just like boom, thunk, and now it's stuck.
Gotcha.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, it was
Back for that one.
it was spectacular. It was spectacular. All right. Then all right, that means it is up to Brick.
All right. So he's gone now, or is he?
He's
still...
gone around the corner.
All right. I'm at 5 health, which makes me uncomfortable, but he is my friend, so I will go after him. He went west and then southwest, right?
That's correct.
All right.
You think?
I think. All right. So I'm doing. Wait for 30.
I should open this up and remember what the hell else is in the dungeon. 'Cause I think y'all are gonna go run face
4,
first into it.
5.
That's nonsense. I'm going to run face first with the rest.
That's accurate.
Boink. Down here.
Yeah.
I'm obviously not in range,
So our home audience can see.
but I will yell out to my compatriots and say, "Stop! Come back! We can help you!"
Scream!
Well, screw you, buddy! More gold for me.
All right. Swarm of Bats is dead.
I guess actually, hold on, because that's a single action.
Yeah.
And if I can't, I might as well just do a double run
Yeah,
and
you
try to
could.
block him. 1, 2, 3. Oh, but he'd get a, let's see, opportunity. 1, 2.
Only if he gets out of your range.
5. I get in front of him. I'm like, whoa, buddy, we can help you. Simmer down.
All right.
I'm just gonna try to physically block his path.
All right. That's a bold strategy there, Cotton. Let's see how it plays out for him.
Step.
Seneca, you're up.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and give it a little move down. 1,
Yeah.
2.
This is the feline
Those bats dead right there or no?
I'm going to declare them dead because they're in the moonlight. They actually started their round in the moonlight, and then they're dead, and then they're dead, and God damn it, they're
So many
dead.
bats.
Yeah, they were all trying to kill him, and now he's just like, yeah.
4. All right.
We're on the same
he's-
team.
You
This
did
way, right?
run through the moonlight.
It's over here, right?
I need a con save.
That's fine. That's fine.
Man, you gotta stop tempting fate.
I had no place else to go.
He's got 9 lives.
He can run through the
Use
moonbeam.
2 of them.
No, but if he starts, what do you mean he could run through it?
I think he can run through it.
Oh, can I not end my turn?
Oh,
You're
No,
just a betting man? Is that it, Adam?
When a
probably
creature enters the
survive.
square.
I'd go
Oh no, you're right. As soon as he enters it,
Yep.
it hurts him.
As soon as you enter it, it hurts. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let me just do. Nope. Here. Did it work?
Oh no.
No, roll your damage.
Oh no.
It's
roll your
you-
damage, Adam.
Here.
You might be a PKer.
You know what?
You know
Hold on.
what?
I'm going to use. What is the save DC on this?
It's not much, man. It's just a con of 14.
Oh, con save of 14.
Yeah.
Never. It doesn't matter.
All right.
I can get to 13.
I rolled low. It's only 5 radiant damage.
Five points of damage.
Arcade deflection.
Right, do you have any inspiration to burn?
Oh yeah, if you didn't use inspiration last session.
I do have inspiration.
All
I
right,
would
burn
use
it.
my inspiration.
I mean, technically, we've already resolved and he's taken the damage. Pretty sure that has to be done before.
You know, the DM is a kind and merciful God.
Yeah, but the one who cast the
and
spell
he
is,
gave me a T-bone, a really good T-bone for my birthday. So I'm thinking I'm
Fair
gonna
enough,
do
fair
this.
enough.
See, if you bring offerings to the DM is kind.
I don't care how he boned you. He's in my ray of light.
Oh man, Anton's missing all the best
It's
jokes.
like
I don't care how he boned you.
Well, the
He's-
jokes when you're 6 states away.
This guy's got jokes, huh?
All right, here we go. Let's try again. Not a 9.
Hey! So you only take you take half. You take 2 points of damage.
That's fine. I'll take it.
Yep.
Now zigzag through it a few more times. Just
Yeah,
to
just
to be sure.
Just to, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where are you? You went down here, right?
Yeah, you think so. Now with your 1,000,000 miles an hour of speed, let's see
6.
where you go.
Fine. I'll use my friggin' whatever it's called, feline agility to go another 6.
Feel the lightning roar coming on.
Mm-hmm.
That's nonsense. I'm not gonna do that. I'll put you to sleep.
Okay. That'll be very easy.
Put you and everybody else right now. Yeah.
If you say so.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I don't have to get this close. I'll take one more thing so that way you can have an attack of opportunity. Oh, but I'm gonna put. I don't. It just occurred to me that if I try and do sleep and you're standing right there,
Well, you
I
just take
can
him
end up
away.
putting you to
Five
sleep
health.
too.
You can take him awake.
I mean, it's what 5d8. Come on.
Maybe if I roll high enough, I can fall asleep onto him, hold him down with my weight as I sleep.
Let's find out.
I'll make a nice pillow.
Just land on me like.
All right, roll it.
Crap.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Oh boy, this everything is going super slow today. Roll that 5.
There we go. 32.
Oh, all right.
All right.
Everyone slips into a coma.
So, do me a favor. Outline the area.
Okay.
That is an incredible roll.
Within 20 feet of a point I choose. All right. So
Jesus, 7, 3, 7, 8, 7. Why couldn't you have this during like the other sessions that we've been having?
That's a good question. Why couldn't I do that?
All right, so Brick, you're like, hey, boy. Yeah. And where rat Matt, splat. Where rat Matt goes splat.
Well, I'm glad I saved that level 1 spell.
Yep.
How did I not stay awake? I've got 3 hit points.
I know. It's bullshit. You know, the DM just doesn't like were creatures. That's all.
I see.
Yeah.
That's
That's-
tough.
it is.
Where creatures are people too.
Trying to
Or so I've read.
rat and everyone's against.
You're
Yeah.
lucky because I'm up next and I have silver bolts.
You gonna shoot me?
I mean, it is Lorenzo.
Yeah, I mean, it's a distinct possibility.
He doesn't need a vampire to control him to be a dick.
I mean, this is true.
Like,
Uh,
the easiest way.
So, Lorenzo, it's your action.
Well, I'm going to run over here anyway. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I can see people. I guess I'll go right there. And as long as he's down,
Mhm.
I will not shoot or stab with silvered weapons.
Appreciate it.
But
All
you're
right.
right, I do have rope.
But if
I
he
guess
twitches,
I could tie him up.
yeah. But if he twitches, he's a dead man.
What else do I have left?
Adam, what you want to do?
Oh man, to my sleeping friends here. Good question. I'm gonna call out to tie them up. And I have no spells left, but I'm gonna turn into a war horse and trot on over there, and they can load our sleeping friends onto my back.
Can I tie him to Brick?
I mean, that's one way to do it.
You're gonna tie your friend to a were-rat?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me just nuzzle his teeth right up to his neck. They can just ride on the back of the horse like that. I'm sure
that
nothing
can't
bad will
possibly go
happen.
wrong.
They back to back.
Yeah.
Well, that was going to be my next question: is are they face to face? Are they front to back?
I mean,
Back to
I
back.
smushed on top of him, so probably face to face.
What does that do? Like,
We're like
yes.
leaned against each other with
Yes.
our necks craning, and just like drooling on each other.
Oh my! Well, I am a war horse now, so my language will be slightly lessened here.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm just gonna kind of get low so they can throw their bodies on top of my back.
All right. So the horse comes around. You see a horse trot around the corner in the dungeon. Yep.
Dungeon gets weird every day.
Yep. What do you guys want to do?
Evil umbrellas, bats,
Listen,
horses.
when something inside you asks if it can come out, you say no.
Someone
I don't
asked.
hide from my emotions.
Well, I haven't done all the work yet, okay?
All right.
What's your books?
I just have a lot of feelings, and I want to keep them to myself.
So you're tying. So let me get this straight. You're tying up both Brick and.
I won't tie him. I will tie him up though.
Okay.
Tie
So you tie them up.
Greysoul up.
Oh, thank you, sir. Oh, got to keep keep it all stocked.
Table service.
Danke. Yeah.
This is why you should come to live shows
Yeah.
at Studio Stage.
Mhm. All right. So you so seriously though, you guys are tying up the were-rat, obviously, putting him on the back of the horse. What are you guys doing with Brick?
Kick him in the feet and wake him up. And I'm pulling my glaive out of the ground.
Give me a strength check.
For kicking or getting the glaive?
Yes. I don't know. It depends on how he rolls.
Oh, God.
If he crits, he's kicking you, probably to death.
Oh,
Wake up.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to God, if you kick me in
It's
the head,
literally-
you
oh my
mother!
That was to extract my glaive.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh
No. Start making death
DM
saves.
prerogative.
No, I'm screwing with it.
Oh.
No,
That's how
your,
we die.
your glaive is so stuck into the ground. It's like it's not coming out. This is like some Arthurian shit here. You know, like it's stuck. And Brick, you're still asleep.
I'll get up close to him
Yep.
and yell right in his face, "Get up, you're gonna miss school! The bus is right here!"
All right,
Wagon.
give me a con save. Let's see if that's enough.
All right.
Oh my God, they're gonna get
War
you.
college.
You're having flashbacks to fire. You it wakes you up.
Ah!
You think you're late for school, and you think the drill sergeant is yelling at you because you have overslept yet again.
Yet again.
Yep. Yeah, but you wake up with quite the start.
I jumps it up. Sir, yes, sir!
Yep. All right, and give me a let's see. Give me a dexterity check. Who's tying up the were-rat?
I said I was doing it, so I guess I'll roll it.
Yeah, give me a dex check.
Just straight dexterity?
Yep.
Oh, that's a dex. Oh, wow.
Okay.
Nothing to report.
No. So
I didn't say it first, but he said
I will take the straight dex check. So it'll be 17. All right. Good to know. So yeah, you think you got him tied up pretty good. All right. Matt, give me a con save, Matt.
Con save. Come on.
Now I'm like,
Pretty good roll.
OONG. looking at his screen, Nate.
I can't see it to the side.
Yeah. Hey, Nate, what's he doing?
He's looking at his screen.
Okay, damn it.
It says onlybrutes.com, $6.99 a month.
Wow, only
Right.
$6.99 a month.
You'd
That
expect
sounds
it
like
to be
a deal.
$19.99.
For all that hot dice dropping action.
The dice aren't the only thing dropping.
Oh,
yeah.
I really should actually do something with this domain. What the hell did I just do? Oh, hold on.
Is this a German site we're creating?
I mean, probably. Oh, that's right. There we go. Now we have. Couldn't see it.
Are we still in turn order?
Hold on one second. Yes, the answer is yes for the moment.
Puppy.
We're still in combat. Why would you think we're not?
Yeah, he says $6.99 is a great deal.
It is. I mean, Disney, right, when it first came out, was only $7.99. This is $6.99.
It's true. And you have hours of entertainment.
Oh,
Fun
yeah.
for the whole family.
Oh, yeah.
You get an hour of entertainment.
An hour of entertainment, exactly.
If you edit us down, we got a good hour in there.
Yeah,
Easy.
maybe.
Easy.
I mean,
Higher
overall,
quality
32 3-hour episodes.
Guess what?
In the Snyder Cut.
I got like 3 minutes of the Snyder Cut. I was like, oh.
Okay.
And we're back.
Am I able to talk to where we're at? Then?
Yeah, just a little hissier. So if you were going to speak, you need to role play that.
Does that mean you're throwing a hissy fit?
Yes! That was
Someone give that man
excellent.
inspiration.
Wait. Deck save right now. I knew we needed that. Oh, screw you, Lorenzo.
Oh no, Seneca!
More puns!
No, that's it. Okay, Seneca.
I found your one.
Found the crap die. All right.
No,
Okay, that's a strength save. I said a deck save.
I know, it's still stuck on these flipping dice.
Oh, okay. It's not just me. I'm having a really hard time rolling stuff too.
Yeah. I don't know what. Is it?
Now I can
The
reach
white
out
key
and
keeps
slap you
sticking
fools.
on-
This is even better.
Yeah.
All right.
On 20.
What's that?
Continue.
No.
It is not.
Okay.
What is going on with this?
So here, you're just doing an ability check.
Right. But see how it's not. It's switched with the new roller.
Mhm.
This new thing is a new add-on.
Oh, is Beyond 20 giving you trouble? I know they just patched it because I get all the
They just added a
notifications.
new dice roller function.
Oh. You can go in and say use D&D Beyond's digital dice, or there's different things you can.
It's /roll.
In like 5 minutes, we're just gonna get a waterfall of rolls showing up. Save, dexterity, attack.
Oh, no.
Feld goes crazy in the midst of a conversation.
Yeah. In the meantime, Seneca, how many HP do you have?
19. It's
19.
enough, right?
That's fine.
Hold on.
Command.
It's /R.
/ right? Oh, just need a space.
Yeah.
You can use a little shortcut.
Oh, that's like
It
a
wasn't
rock
that
falls.
well.
Take 11 points of damage.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, Paul. You. How many HP do you have?
I have 10. What? What is hitting me?
A rock.
So I'm just
Yeah. It's punishment.
Wow.
Hey.
You're gonna want to roll.
Yeah.
Greg, how much HP do you have, Greg?
Right there.
What's that?
How much HP do you have, Greg?
Do I have? Yeah. I have all of them, motherfucker. Come at me.
No, you should roll a d20 and we gain that HP.
No. All right. Well, I made a pun, so you guys can still suck it.
Well, good, because
I'm in
apparently
charge.
I can't do anything to affect my HP in
Nope.
the
It's
sheet.
all right. Anyhow, so you guys, so Matt starts to stir when you put him back on the horse. Apparently, that was enough jostling to get him to wake up.
I'm not touching that one.
Nope.
Am I able to look around, or am I just like?
I mean, you're. How did you bind him, Nate?
Oh no.
Getting back to the story at hand here, instead of screwing around. Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Gimp costume, gag ball, slipped up from. I'm sorry. What was the question?
Yes. Nat's a big fan of puns, apparently. Thank you, Nat. All right. So, how'd you time up?
I would do the standard behind the back.
Okay.
Tie the feet together.
Tie the feet and the hands
Yep.
behind the back?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And it's DC 17 strength or dex to break out if you want to try and just brute force out. Brute force. But yeah, you come into consciousness.
Okay.
And you have control over yourself again.
I'm just gonna look around and kind of get the lay of what the hell's going on.
Yeah, you're on the back of the horse. Yeah.
Birch, is that you? I'll try to scratch the horse a little bit if I can.
No, you're over it like this, so your legs and you can try and twitch, but it looks like you're just trying to hump the back of the horse, and it's just a little.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
I give the old-fashioned one stomp for yes, horse head
One-
nod.
Give me an insight check.
As a horse?
No.
Do I know what I'm doing?
Yeah. You think you remember the old one stomp for yes, two stomps for no. So yeah.
The old,
Yeah.
All right, so who's closest to me? Is Feld right next to us there?
Feld and Lorenzo are the ones who just mounted you up. Yep.
Feld and time.
He's
No,
still
that's
where
what
at?
Huh?
He's still where at?
He's still in were-rat form, yes.
Oh, that's dangerous.
I'm in control. It's okay.
We're gonna get you to a doctor first.
You'll be tied up.
Yes.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
I think that would be the safest choice for everyone, just in case you're not actually in control or, lose control again.
Cast the spell.
Uh-oh. All right, what are you doing?
Who looks to be the most hurt?
Oh, lots of
Well,
rocks.
Seneca just had his fucking head caved in with a rock, so I don't know.
Yeah, who's closest?
He is real.
I would say Feld or Lorenzo.
The horse.
Yeah, the horse.
Wait, that was legit
Why not?
damage?
Yeah, I'm
Who the
not
fuck
fucking around. No.
Okay, no, hold on. So rocks just fell from the ceiling and we're ignoring that and just going home like usual? I mean, I would be like, there's fucking something up there. Why are you guys talking to the were-rats?
3 rocks fell. I stepped aside. They fell like
So between Lorenzo, Seneca, and Feldruucan, who looks the most messed up?
That's an excellent question. I think Feld.
I look pretty bad.
Yeah, you. According to what I see here, you are at 1 hit point. So.
Oh,
Yes, after taking 9
Excellent.
points of damage,
Yeah.
punishment.
In that case, where is it?
You sleep again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
And this time I'm going to do it
Feld.
smarter because I just thought about it.
What's that?
I'm gonna hit Feld with 16 points of heal
Oh!
because I'm not evil. God damn it.
But as a were-rat, is it healing?
It is.
No.
No. Okay. Yeah. If he was undead, it might be a different story.
Healing the absence of awareness? Giving awareness?
No.
That wasn't part. I'm just. I
wanna cast
All right,
Calm
because
on
when you're
Brick.
evil, like. It's,
Like, let me see your spell list again. Okay, you have that now. Sure. Yeah. All right. So yeah, he heals you. He reaches out with like a single rat toe and bestows, he hits you with a cure wounds with his toe, tied up.
He just healed me.
I resign myself to being tied up on the back of the horse.
do you feel the urge to eat cheese?
Like I get it.
Let's make sure we're being loud enough so the mic picks us up. I want to make so I know it'll be a little loud, but we should all.
Do you feel the urge to eat cheese?
You're asking me this? I'm not the rat.
I do the
I
traditional
always like
I
one stomp.
always like cheese, Brick.
Yeah, the horse just stomps. Yeah.
That's a very nice show of goodwill, but I think it's still safest to keep you tied up until we get you to a cleric or a doctor or whoever gets rid of that. No offense. No offense.
I'm offended. No,
Sounds about right.
Well, you can be offended while tied up till we get you to a cleric.
my ear itches. The back. Help me out.
I'll scratch his ear.
Oh.
All right, I need some help getting my glaive out of the ground.
Brick will go take a shot at getting his glaive out of the ground.
This is going to be okay. Go for it.
Don't
This
break
is just a strength check.
Actually, you look over there, and as you turn around, you see that that Seneca has actually walked over and is already trying to pull the glaive out. Let's see what happens here.
Is it a strength check or an athletics check?
Strength. What's your better score?
I mean, it makes no difference. I'm just curious.
Just let's do an athletics check.
Oh,
yeah.
It's the same.
Watch out, buddy! You don't want to blow your back out. You know. So yeah.
Brick watches this,
Athletics check.
rolls his eyes, and says, "Move."
Oh, I hope you fail. I want you to fail so much.
Oh. You're like,
Okay.
Yeah.
You go back and
it's all
give Phil his glaive.
With like 2 fingers.
Yep.
Very King Arthur of you.
I loosened that jar of pickles for you.
Yep. You loosened it. It's okay. Yeah. All right.
Does that make you king of this cave now? or what?
Yeah. King of the vampires.
Greysoul is continuing to heal people.
Greysoul's healing himself because if I get looked at funny by something, I'm like that.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of jacked you all up pretty hard, and then you started making puns, which I'm just like, guys. You know? So.
So Brick is just gonna go around to everybody and just sort of assess where everybody is.
It's gonna go over
make
great
sure
with a
the
live
fights-
audience.
Yeah.
No bunnies.
Shall we go up now and we can come back later and clear out any riffraff and find loot and stuff? I feel like everybody's bruised and it's not a good idea to stick where there are probably more monsters. I mean, I don't normally run from a fight, but I also don't want to die in a fight. So
It might be useful to assess.
Oh, where are you going, Adam?
I hear
I hear the
horse
clippity
is
clop.
going.
I hear the clippity clop.
I need my coconuts. I'm gonna start heading towards the way we came in and kind of look back. Like,
Yeah. He's making an executive decision, and Tara actually hops on your back next to the were. Hey.
Brick will follow suit and suggest to the rest of the group that we go get healed.
Probably
We can come back later. We'll set some guards at the entrance. Do we have any proof? Is there anything left of the vampire, Greg, that we could take as proof that we killed it?
I mean, the leg is there.
Okay,
But-
we weren't given like there wasn't a bounty on it, right? We were just doing this out of the goodness of our hearts.
no, we were hired to take out Drakthar.
Okay,
Yeah.
Brick will go grab the remaining leg of the vampire.
Yeah, all right.
and
there's
just
no teeth or anything.
throw it over his shoulder.
He clearly had a gold medallion, didn't he? He must have.
No, is there anything else about the leg?
High
Actually, hold on
collar,
a second.
high
Don't we
collar.
have a word of the
medallion.
captain of the guard that now that these goblins have been liberated, if they wish to not commit crimes and join society, that they can do so? I seem to recall
What are you
that.
on about?
I think he's in the middle of a goblin slaughter.
Did you find his lair too?
Yeah, I did.
If any, probably check that room.
Yeah, maybe let's do that before we leave.
Yeah, he's got leather armor, a light wooden shield, and a morning star on him. That's it.
All right, I'll just take the leg.
Yeah.
What? No,
All right.
take all this stuff.
Take all the stuff. Yeah. Worth something.
Does any of that look useful? Like different, unique in any way?
I mean, the
Just
thing
name
is
warnings?
that the shield has a crudely drawn symbol on it.
Mert strong.
Like,
All right.
yeah.
I'll take the shield then.
Okay, you take the shield. So it's a wooden shield.
Shield with a funny thing.
Yeah, wooden shield with a funny thing. All right. So you guys start heading back up.
I'll pick up the Morning Star. Don't leave any good stuff behind.
Yeah, you know.
To be fair, I also would have picked up the Morning Star, but I'm pretty sure I cannot lift it.
I mean, fair. You know. Yep. If it was like one of the like a ball and chain or like a spiked flail, then it'd just be like a cat toy. Yeah. Just like yeah. So you guys head back up to the surface, and as you start heading back up, you come back up into what was the Dwarven Temple and find the other party having just finished clearing out the remainder of Drakthar's forces. And the covered in sweat, blood, you guys know that these guys survived fireballs, lightning bolts, like they basically breached the siege wall. Like they're all hurting pretty bad, but bruised and bloodied, they still stand triumphant. And Captain Skellerang approaches and says, "What happened?"
We killed the vampire.
The brutes happened.
Wonderful, wonderful. And you have proof.
Rick?
I hold up the leg, a little bit of bone standing out, kind of burnt, charred, and put it back on my shoulder.
That was Drakthar?
Yep. Rest of them's burnt to a crisp.
All right, well, we'll get independent verification from that shortly. Not that I don't trust you, but trust but verify. But
How are you gonna verify that?
Why would you need to verify that?
Well, according to my research, if the vampire is truly dead, then poor Auric will be released from his control.
Oh, okay.
So we will know shortly. But until then, good work. Thank you. You have done the city a great service.
This is the other.
This is the captain of the guard.
Oh, the captain. I'm sorry. I thought this was the other group.
For a second there, I was like, wait, is this Skellerang?
Congratulating us. Screw off.
My
You
night.
punk kids.
No. And Sir Alec comes over and he's like, "Hi. Well, we killed them. How'd you do? Oh, I see you have a vampire leg. Excellent work. Wondrous. The halls of hell are filled with the souls of the damned yet again. Wonderful work, brother.
Thank you, brother.
In our righteous service of serving light and good, we smite the foes of all the foes and all those who stand in our way." And High Priestess Jenya comes up and she's wielding the Star of Mourning and then she's the Star of Justice. Pardon me. And she says, "Yes, we know, brother. We know." She's tired. So if the violence part is done, I would like to go home now. Is anyone here wounded? Right.
Everybody runs
let us go back to the church. How about we retire? So you head back. You come up through the bathhouse, and
We
Captain
know there's at least one
the
acolyte
bathhouse.
still down there running around, just so they know.
So post some guards in the bathhouse in case any more goblins show up.
Both Captain Skellerang and Sir Alec are like, "Wait, one goblin? That shouldn't be a problem."
He was a spellcaster, so
At least one.
At least one. Okay. Well,
Unusually skilled in battlecasting.
I mean, not really, but you idiots just were in a straight line, and it's like,
Hey,
sweet.
They don't know that.
we fought long and hard against overwhelming odds and won.
And we don't want them going around there digging around in stuff that belongs to us.
That's true.
Again, yeah.
Again.
At one point, you
Very
should talk
greedy
about
take for a
right of salvage over Zadaroon, but that's a whole other thing. Yeah. So you guys come out, go up into the bathhouse. Captain Skellerang issues that to the guards. No one comes in, no one comes out without his authorization, and orders them to stand. And you retire back to the church. Funny thing is, the moment that you guys step outside with the vampire leg, dust.
Gosh, shit.
To be fair, we should have seen that coming.
Yeah.
And Captain Skellerang's like, well, I'm guessing that was a vampire leg.
Yup.
Yup. You managed to get back, and as you approach, you can see that
Is there any
the
dust to collect?
oh yeah.
I don't know if that might come in handy at some point. I need to trade it. for
Vampire
something.
dust used in a number of potions.
Well, or we're trying to get Brother Rufus back, and I don't know how rare the components for that might be. I'm trying to get some people back. Imagine vampire dust is not all that common, especially bugbear vampire dust.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
What's up, Adam?
collect that all up.
So I'm not saying this because I'm a horse, but just so you know, my moonbeam is dropped. He can revert back to his normal self and not be the were form at this point if he wants.
No, he can't, because I fucking said so. Yeah. There is not to count him out, not to be a dick, but no, he is he doesn't know how. This is the first this is a surprise, even for him. You don't
Awkward transformation, guys.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to expect. It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
Made a mess.
I mean, it's
Hair where there wasn't hair before. My voice has gotten scratchy and deep.
Taking shots of whiskey all day.
smoking a pack of, a pack a day habit right now. Oh God. You sound like Selma
I
from
used to be pretty like you. And life happened.
Yep. So yeah, so you're stuck like this for a little bit, Matt. We'll continue. I will continue asking you for roles for a variety of reasons, and I'll explain to you when appropriate. In the meantime, give me a con save. Yeah, that's right. You will. Okay. Cool. Thank you. I can roll from you. I rolled. So your HP, you're updating on your token automatically now because it's beyond 20.
Somehow my character sheet became read only. I fixed it.
Oh,
Everything's.
how did you fix that? That
I think-
also has happened to
I
me.
went back. I edited the character and just went through all the panes. Then viewed character, and it was no longer. read only.
Okay, so because they just updated beyond 20, things might be out of sync a little bit. So if you want to take a second and make sure that your sheets are properly synced up.
May have given me 3 extra feats too. I'm just going.
Suddenly you've got a holy avenger.
Yeah.
Like what? Okay.
What level are we supposed to be?
Well, that's the funny thing. Because now that you have successfully killed Drakthar, I think that it warrants leveling up.
Yeah, but what level were we before that?
Level 4.
Okay, good.
Yep. So
I was like, were we level 4? Did I actually level?
yeah,
up?
you guys are. Once you take your long rest, you will be able to level up to level 5. So we'll see how we'll see when we take
Let's see
our
if we
break.
survive to get back to the Church of Helm first.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw everything in the kitchen sink at you here in a second. Like 3 beholders and a Dracolich all drop in front of you. So
See
roll
on
for
fire,
initiative.
see on fire.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna lean forward and whisper into Birch's ear. Hey, Birch. If I bite you, it's nothing personal. I'm just having urges and I'm trying to fight.
yeah. Actually,
Thanks.
A were-rat
give me a wisdom save.
I want to see a were-rat horse.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're gonna play that game.
oh boy.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, 24. All right, so you resist the urge to bite the were-rat, or you resist the urge to bite the horse.
Greg, I am
yes, sir.
going to go up on my back.
You don't even know he feels this urge. Yeah. Oh.
Rat bastard.
He
Yeah,
whispered in my ear he might
Oh, that's
bite
right,
me.
he did. So yeah, so as a result, you
Dump him on the ground.
yeah, you dump him on the ground. Yep.
I don't know. I don't just dump him. Then I go back down. I turn around and I put a hoof right on his chest.
Oh, good God. All right.
Wow.
And it's not an attack. I am just holding it there.
Maybe applying a little bit of pressure.
Give me a dex save.
So it's like a grapple.
Dex
Yeah.
Both of you.
You accidentally crushed the were-rat.
That wasn't that big.
That's one way to cure like Stamp it on you.
Yeah,
What did you want me to do?
I said I would like a dex save, please.
You want
As
me
your
to
horse.
make a dex save?
Yep.
Oh, all right. The warhorse is a +1, so I'll just roll that.
There you go.
I'm much better at strength than dex.
One horse me, bro.
So for context, what's going on is
Oh,
Ozzy
boo.
Horse is currently dumping
Okay,
him
that's
off
good. That's
and
good
then
enough to
sending
not
him.
accidentally hurt him with that, because you know this is not your primary form. So ergo, if you'd blown that, you'd actually be doing damage. But he pins you to the ground. So what you guys witness is that the horse rears back. And Tara is also on your back. So hold on, I need to make a dex save.
Oh,
Sarah,
poor
you've
Tara.
been awfully quiet.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I forgot about
Tried to
that.
hop off as soon as we went topstep.
Did she hold on to my
That's
mane?
funny.
Is the question.
Yeah, she grabs onto your mane and she's like, "Whoa, what the hell?" And poor the were-rat gets dumped off the backside, and the horse spins around and puts a hoof directly into his chest. So that is what has transpired, and the rest of all of the traveling NPCs with you are all like, "Wait, what's going on?"
We've had a lot of animal violence these past couple of days.
I mean,
That's-
Seth had his cat blown up.
Yeah.
Just
Greysoul, did you try to bite the horse?
my wife won't watch the stream anymore because it's like you kill a cat, like you're fucking done with her. Like she won't talk to you.
Here, I thought it was because you volunteered the theater to be sponsoring the show.
Greysoul?
She's like, we're doing what now?
Yeah, that too. She's like,
Greysoul,
you're hanging
did
out
you
with
try
those
to bite
idiots.
the horse?
No.
You didn't try to bite the horse?
I pre-apologize in case I did, because I'm having some urges.
How far are we from the church?
You guys are about a quarter of the way there.
All right.
Give me some jerky.
Brick will walk up to Birch and be like, "I'll take him from here, thanks." And I'm just gonna grab him. Like he's wearing something that has a collar that grabs. I'm just gonna drag him behind me.
Yeah, you grab him by the feet.
Dragging me.
No, by the feet, by the So it's
Okay.
he can't turn around and like bite my arm, which is
You're basically
armored
saying
and
like because he's like hog-tied, you're carrying him like a piece of luggage.
please.
I'm trying to think of a way to say that I'll let.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a way to say I'll let Tara ride me back to the church, but there's no way to say that right. So just I stay as a horse.
Yeah, I mean you can just keep walking, and that's.
Thank you. I keep walking.
I will somehow safely grab Greysoul that does not allow his face near any of my unexposed flesh and just drag him on our way.
I mean, the funny thing is you're both in plate mail, so it's like, you pick him up by the tin can and just start dragging him.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a breastplate.
Yeah.
If that-
Okay. So you do manage to get back to you guys are quite the sight. Bloodied, bruised, burnt heroes. Everybody covered in smoke and blood and the gore of your enemies. Dragging a were-rat.
And a majestic warhorse.
And a majestic warhorse
Leading the way.
traveling through the streets. Yeah, leading the way with Tara singing the praises of the of the Brute Squad. You approach the Church of Helm, and in the daylight, for the first time, without the adrenaline of rage and battle, you have a moment as you approach to truly assess the damage and see the fact that Drakthar struck a very, very deep blow. The facade is blown apart. Chunks of it are still, there's stains of smoke up the walls from the fires. You do feel somewhere in your heart that you've got a measure of revenge, but this scar is going to be one that lasts for a long time. The doors, the inscription over the doors, gone. The wooden doors themselves splinters hanging on the hinges, and you can see directly into the hall, and there's acolytes that have clearly been standing guard throughout the night and into the day, exhausted, still on their feet, though bound and determined not to let anyone do any harm to their home. They look and see you coming, and there you could see the relief wash over their faces. Is it dead? One asks. Is it safe?
Yup.
And they nod and resume their posts. You enter the church and you see other acolytes running about, scrubbing blood and entrails off the walls, still doing all the cleanup. It was quite the mess, and cleaning out the debris from the entryway. You have to step over a few things to get in further, but you do make it into the kitchen. Birch, you still a warhorse, or are you shifting back?
Feels disrespectful once we arrive at the church. So yeah, I'm still a horse, and no, I drop it.
Noted. All right.
I drop it as we get to the threshold.
All right. So
Do you forewarn your passenger before you do this?
I do my best to be cool about it and try to catch her, but I don't know if
Tara notices that you're stopping and like stomping outside for a second, and she dismounts and says,
yeah,
all right, thank you.
I can kind of kneel down so she gets
Yeah. So she reads the room and hops off. So seemingly to nobody, High Priestess Jenya stands there and just looks about everything, and it's just like, it feels hollow, doesn't it? Knowing that we got the thing that did this to us. It doesn't change anything.
I think it changes quite a bit.
How so?
There was a being that meant to take over this city, that terrorized the people who look to us for protection, and who slew Brother Rufus. I believe we can bring Brother Rufus back, and we proved that if you stand against the people of this city and against Helm, you will have the wrath of Helm fall upon your head.
Well, hopefully we can find something, but I'm not powerful enough to bring Brother Rufus back at this point. And to my knowledge, I'm the strongest of the Helmites, the strongest of the clerics here. I don't have that ability. Not with how his corpse was desecrated. It would take a caster far more powerful than me to be able to do that. I'm afraid we might have lost him for good.
I will not give up faith. I believe that there are those who would gladly accept a favor from us in the future, and there are those who owe us. There are those who owe us, especially our friend Keegan, who would not have left this city alive, save for those of us who stood up for him. He's not someone who likes to have debts against him, and he is someone who is resourceful. Let us send him a letter at once.
Is he a cleric?
He's not. He is a merchant, and merchants are excellent at finding those who solve problems.
Very well. Well, your resourcefulness has bought us a week, because a week in the game is 10 days. So we have a week to try and find a solution here, but
Doesn't Greysoul, isn't a peaceful repose also lengthen that to like 30 days?
Gentle repose.
Yeah.
Did he use that?
he did.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was 10 days, but
So yeah, we're sad too about this destruction.
Yeah,
We'll do whatever we can to help, but like,
Yeah.
I don't want to. We did stuff down there. It was crazy.
Undead, and it extends the time limit on raising the target from the dead, since days spent under the influence of the spell don't count against the time limit of spells such as Raise Dead.
Yes, but raised dead won't work because his head was severed. The corpse has to be intact.
Well, and I mean, it's not as if the only church here is the Church of Helm. I mean, we've got a cleric, and we've got that entire underground gnomish city filled with strange wonders. Maybe they've got some sort of technological way to bring them back.
I have technically, once the life leaves a body, the body no longer becomes a creature and is subject to the rules of items.
So cast mending.
You can just make him your new cat familiar.
We can mend his body and
Mend
then
his body and
you
then
mend
try
his
to
body and bring him back.
Hells yeah, son!
Coming from the Tabashi, that seems like incredibly appropriate, getting all Pet Cemetery up on this. So, damn, Nat.
Yeah.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Here's what I believe.
Let's all make sure we're being a little louder just because of the mic. So,
Here's what I believe. The weave that allows us to tap into magic, that exists in a plane that is separate from us. It's defined differently. It's infinite. And we live in a plane that is finite. By definition, the things that are finite and the things that are infinite cannot interact. Through our ability to pull from the arcane, we cannot reverse the effects of death. But through the divine, the infinite can affect the finite. And that is because it is an infinite sum of finite parts. And taking any one part of infinity still leaves infinity. So there are infinite chances for us to be able to resolve this situation. If Brother Rufus wants to return to this plane, surely we can find one possibility amongst infinite.
I didn't.
So for anybody who can't see, because I have it on the cameras right now, we just have to. I will allow me to just look in the chat window. God damn it, Brick, you're a dick.
Man, this is all existential.
It says Brick's eyes begin to glaze over is what he puts in. Yeah, thank you for the narration there, sir.
So what you're saying is he's dead. Great. Okay, move on.
I heard that part of me is on a different plane, therefore I'm infinite, therefore I'm God.
You would, so yeah.
Sounds like the high ground to me.
Guys, I didn't go down there to bring back Rufus. We went down there to stop this kind of thing from happening again, and I think we did that. That's something.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
You know, do you want to try it?
Of course.
Wait, what are we trying?
To repair his body, and then once that's done, try and bring him back.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, you can try.
All
And
right.
with that, we're going to take a 10-minute break while I look up some fucking rulings here. All right.
So wait, is that you as the dungeon master telling that, or is that the high?
That's the
priestess?
dungeon master telling him
Okay,
that.
is that the high priestess being like, yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
play around with the corpse and then raise it from the dead?
Nope. Dungeon master is ruling that we're going to give you a shot.
All right.
And I'm going to figure out.
It's gonna go bad.
I'm going to figure out. I got to sit here and think about how I can adjudicate this. So give me 10 minutes. Everybody go empty your bladders, fill your cups, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Now I can
Don't empty your bladders into your cups.
That's fair. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea.
also that. So All right, we will be back in 10, y'all. And I'm leaving the mic hot, so just, you know.
Okay, so here's is my logic behind this in my attempt to lawyer this a little bit. When you're trying to pick up a corpse, it becomes an item when the person is actually dead, but when they're unconscious, it's not. It's considered a creature.
That's rules as written.
Right.
Not rules as intended.
The ruling on that from Jeremy Crawford is that it's still considered an item.
Sauce?
I'll grab it for you because I looked this up before.
You expected this to come
We
out.
talked about this.
The rules lawyer has prepared a case.
I wanted to be Frankenstein.
Video on mending.
Yeah.
It specifically covers this topic, part of the topic of using mending to repair, stick corpses back together.
Well, we did that already. We mended some fingers back together, right?
Yeah. So what I did in my dungeon when I had to rule this, which is the reason why I looked it up because my players had to pull this exact same thing on me, and I was like, hold on, I have to look this up because that sounds insane, but also I like it.
You don't get to take my brother Rufus.
I was like, okay, but I want you to make a medicine check for what you're putting together. You may succeed in putting it back together correctly,
next to the
and you may
neck bone.
screw it up. So they did okay, but they brought back their person with no legs and a really mangled face. And that was a really good opportunity to get a combat wheelchair for our NPC. But also, he was real damage after that because they botched some of those medicine checks.
See, I feel like best case scenario is we get the body right, but there's clearly some sort of spiritual disconnect. So either you've got a spirit trapped in a corpse, or you've got something else trapped in a corpse.
Like you said, you stick your part into the infinite, and then it's divine.
Then there's.
I feel like nobody followed what the hell I was saying. It was like,
just depends on what
I
It just depends on how Helm is feeling at any given moment.
I mean, from a story perspective, I think it's better that we fix the body, but something else comes back.
Yeah. All right.
That's the best way.
I'm gonna go empty one thing and fill another thing.
This one.
Be careful which one is which.
Yeah. Oh god. Recycling or just trash?
Gosh, dang it. I hate that I have none of my passwords on this. Why? I don't want to look at it right now. Just let me view the tweet. I open in a new incognito window and it won't bother me. Yes.
Any more on table deck?
Oh, yeah. You are awesome. Thank you for doing that. Absolutely. Okay, let's see. Chris Martin. Before next
Yeah. Good. We'll talk about it later. Oh, yeah, good. It's all right. That's all right. No, it was a good visit. It was great. I'll talk to you. Okay. Oh.
There it is. Damn it, stupid Twitter. Okay, Greg, I got it.
We have a ruling?
Yeah, straight from the rules designer.
Greg, we have a ruling straight from the rules designer.
All right.
It says we win.
A corpse is an object. An unconscious creature is a creature. Jeremy Crawford.
Fuck that guy.
He's not running this game.
Yeah. My world guy.
Well, this resurrection spell for the one you need the full body.
Oh, I know. I'm weird.
200 years old.
That's what it's going to be. Resurrection unit, idiot.
This other one's like 50 years
You're gonna
old.
bring something back. It's gonna be pissed off that you brought it back, and then he's gonna be in the next villain.
Well, yeah, my question is he even willing to come back?
You're gonna
after-
destroy the church from within.
I think Brother Rufus is willing to come back.
I'm sure he'd
I'm
love to
assuming
come
you're
back.
doing
I'm not
here.
sure he's gonna be able to.
A guy who makes that much bacon and takes care of everybody and then gets mopped up by a bad dude who's against the Church of Helm has the ability to come back and do more good. This is some
You just want your friggin' bacon in the morning. That's what that is.
You can make bacon on your own,
side bennies.
right? You know that, Feld. You can just make bacon.
Yeah.
Like, you don't.
Next character's a necromancer. Just because.
Yeah, no,
Taste like freedom.
Things go a lot of different ways depending on
This monologue from Reminding Ones. You're trying to get back into poses right now, so that's fair. You could use my friend Dan's shortcut to that. Yeah. Just run me 2 miles. It's only miles. That'll do it. Yes. For all the latitude right out of your muscles, you'll be good to go. And it will suck. Oh yeah. No, that's how I got back into it when I was in Vegas, was I just walked 10 miles in a day. And then you'd be like, oh, good to go. Oh yeah.
That's why the summer of Pokemon Go was amazing.
Oh my god, right?
I walked over 200 miles.
Oh dude.
Pokemon Go was like such a happening, and now it's like,
It gets me out walking most
I
days.
hated it. It's just that my partner, my girlfriend at the time, she loved it. So we were out walking 5 nights a week.
gotta do it. That was big for us in quarantine, was going walking. We'd go walking almost every night, Jen and I, and just loved every second of it. Like, it was just nice to get out of 700 square feet. So we'd go walking like 11 o'clock at night. We'd be the only ones out there. That was nice. And even in NoHo, being the only ones out there, that kind of was like, wow, something. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and bring it on back. Oh, Adam is still.
You're assuming Rufus doesn't want to come back. How dare you?
Oh.
Just get some bacon cooking.
He wasn't called hanging around Rufus. He was Brother Rufus.
Yeah, but now he might be,
Now his ass going to be zombie Rufus. Done taking your shit, Rufus.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to let everybody mosey on back here, but apparently our resident legal expert got a ruling from Mr. Crawford, so we're going to see how that goes. Let me tell you, though. Sure, object, and you can use mend to fix one aspect, or, like one hole, one tear, one whatever. I'm not going to be that guy that's like, oh, you have to do it for every nerve ending. But, oh, he's not even here. So hold on. We'll wait for Seth to get back.
And it's just the head was completely cut off or
Yeah.
pulverized? Or
One slice.
So it's a clean cut.
Yeah.
Well, that's advantageous.
Yeah. I'm a dungeon master, but I'm not a monster.
But you're all monsters.
That is true. No. All right. Well, hey, Adam, if you could hear us, we're coming back, brother. All right. It's so weird, like watching here and then looking here and just seeing like my empty seats. I can't wait to have a real life audience in here again. Like we're so close. We're so close. So damn close. But Anton, it's great having you here tonight, man. So thank you for joining us. So
I'm over here trying not to make all the puns because then rocks will fall on them.
yeah. Oh no, if you make puns, rocks fall on everybody. Yeah. Not so, I'll just do it just for the offenders.
Can our virtual audience give Anton inspiration?
Yes, absolutely. Yep. Except for the fact that I'm going to have Anton help me run monsters. So
Yeah. Just throwing that out there. All right.
No. Suddenly, the monster has become incredibly tactful.
All right, we got Adam back. Cool. So I'm not going to be that guy that's like, you need to cast Mending for every little nerve ending. If we're going to go with Mr. Crawford's ruling.
Good night, Julie.
Bye, Julie.
Oh, good night, Julie.
It's great to meet you. For real.
So yeah, let's let me some of you the other day. Oh yes.
Do you give us all inspiration before you go?
Julie, give everybody inspiration before you go. Oh, thank you, sweetie.
We don't.
It was a pleasure meeting you in person as well. So thank you for hanging out with us and coming by. So just so everybody who's watching and hanging out right now, just so you're all in the loop, I turned 40 last week.
Yeah, he's so young.
And
level 4.
yeah, now I didn't get older. I just leveled up. Yeah.
Yeah, what did you get bumped at 40?
Pick one. Hip injury.
Now it's actually like your constitution starts going down.
Oh, no.
You
But
know,
you get an epic boon, so that's nice.
Yeah, exactly. So apparently y'all should invest in the dex checks. But we had a big old barbecue here on Monday, which is the reason why we're on Wednesday tonight. We didn't even acknowledge this, but yeah, we're playing off night because this week with Memorial Day I did a birthday barbecue, and so great having everybody here hanging out. So Nate, you were missed, man. Sorry you couldn't join us, but I understand family obligations and stuff, and you just don't love me anymore. I mean, really.
Screw you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's fair. But it was great, like having everybody here and then getting to meet Matt's girl Julie and everybody, just getting to hang out. It's so nice being able to just be with people again. So, moral of the story is get fucking vaccinated.
Yeah.
Okay? That's the only reason why that party happened, is because everybody there was vaccinated. So get back to normal life. If you haven't done it yet, get vaccinated. If you need help getting an appointment, call me. I'll make one for you. You'll be fine. But most places in the world right now, or at least in America, you can walk in practically and get it right on demand. So go do it. Get your life back. Go get vaccinated. Anyhow, off the soapbox. Back to this. Back to rules lawyering. Okay, so he pulls up this tweet from Mr. Crawford. Can you put the link in the private chat real quick? Because I want to
sure can
put this shit up on the screen here. And pardon my French, but I'm incredibly passionate about this. You should get fucking vaccinated. All right. Let's look at this. What kind of con are you trying to pull on me here? No, that kind of spells it out. All right. I'm sharing. So we went and got a ruling. Oh, what are you chuckling at?
Neil Herbert, right below it, asking, which one can my character have sex
Oh,
with
good God.
alignment
All right.
restrictions?
Well, maybe I won't put it up on the screen. We'll just put it on onlybrutes.com. Only $6.99 a month. That, wow. Yeah, wow. Just so everybody see what we're talking about here.
Hours of entertainment.
Yep. So, Jeremy Crawford, who wrote the book, literally says a corpse is an object and an unconscious creature is a creature. So if a corpse is an object, that means it's subject to mending. That being said, a head going back to getting reattached to shoulders or to a neck, you are going to attach it to the neck, right? I'm just checking.
I mean,
There's so many options.
we could rebuild
know why
him
you
better
don't-
than he
you
was
don't just let
before.
this go and turn it into a horror show.
It's already heading in that direction. I just want to
He's
see it.
connected. He's
It
survived.
feels it back better.
Aw.
Bigger.
Thank you.
Just saying.
He's the 6 million gold coin cleric.
Yep. All right.
He just cooks bacon.
Okay. So what I want is
Can we just grab some NPCs out of the Blue Crater Academy that specialize in mending and medical and basically,
Rick is
Find somebody
going to
who's better at this, is what he's saying.
be. Rick is going to be very clear and very
I mean, it's a
vocal
nice
that he
little
thinks
team
this.
effort.
well. Let me ask you this: how do you want to go about doing this? Let's
Well,
figure this out
first,
because
I need to
because
take-
you understand that this is an incredibly complicated thing. This isn't just like fixing a broken bow staff or something. This is literally attaching a head to a neck.
So the first thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to take a long rest.
Okay.
So after I do that,
in which case you guys all get your health back, except for the pun damage. That's permanent. No, no, it's fine.
A -9 permanent.
Yeah, exactly. And just say that you're fortunate enough that that's all I'm giving you.
Rick is strongly against this, by the way. This is not a good idea. We should not be doing this.
Well, before you take the long rest, then. Well, tell me what the plan is, and then I will tell you what else can possibly go wrong or what the other situation is. You also have a fucking were-rat that you have to deal with too.
That's true.
You know.
So I would like to take a long rest, so that way I can use my cantrip formulas and replace it to make sure that I can use mending in the first place. Because right now I don't have that cantrip.
Okay.
But swapping it allows me to do that. And then once that is finished, I would like to consult my books to make sure that I'm putting things back together as clean as the cut was, and as soon as the gentle repose was. There's still going to be a little bit of damage to capillaries and veins and arteries and things like that. And so
depends on how well you execute the spell. By the way, Matt, we lost you on the connection.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And so what I would like to do is try to take it slow and make it small, rather than just being like, okay, thunk, heal. Like that would be the worst case, worst thing to try, but instead try to reattach individual pieces as I go. So big, long vein, cool. Let's spend all the time that it takes to do this just on that. Next thing.
Okay.
So you start with structures and then reattach things as you go. And then once all of that has been attached in the small ways that I understand, according to the medical books that I have, then I will go and take the time to just give it one big once over, like, all right, anything else?
What's your medicine skill?
My medicine skill is untrained. But you know what? We leveled up on this.
Can I assist? I have a medicine skill.
You're a rat, sir.
So we just gotta
medical rat.
take care of him first.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've got a week to figure this out.
Convinced she has an idea.
Yeah. All right. Oh, here we go. Matt, you're back in now.
So what is this? So we don't have 10 days? A week is
10 days.
okay.
Yeah.
Right. But I just yes.
So when they say you have a week, you have a 10-day week.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, and I imagine there also at least one really good healer within the Church of Helm who is also going to be assisting.
What's that?
Isn't there at least one good what would be like medicus and who is a battlefield medic?
Yeah, someone who might
battlefield medic is looking at this going, his head's fucking cut off. He's dead.
Right, but they also yes.
I mean, like Anton feels me. I can't add you back in for some reason. I don't know why.
No one else has ever
there we
tried
go.
to magically do this.
I feel like this can't be the first time this has been done.
I don't know, Anton. What do you think?
I'm thinking that you need a bullshit artist or a doctor.
Sometimes
We got the bullshit artist.
If you're doing living, you're going to need a carpenter. A doctor.
Just put some bolts in his neck and staples.
Somebody's just gonna like cross his arms and lean back and like teamster this, or they're like,
And we're going to need a chef.
I'm getting my hourly.
Yeah.
That's I show up. This is a no work. The mob said this is a no work job. Better than a no show. What do you think? What do you think, Adam?
Who has raised dead anyway? Is that lady? Does she have it?
Ah, this is an excellent question. Then
Because
no one's
none of us have it. It's way beyond us.
We're leveling up, right? Somebody take this.
Well, you guys are all level 5 now. You have to take Warlock. You're taking Barbarian.
I sent you a message, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you send it?
In roll 20.
Roll 20.
Should we do that right now, Rick?
And all I get is an extra attack.
That's
Oh no.
Where's the body being stored? Somewhere in the church or something?
Did you already level up?
I'm assuming we've got it like
In-
once
in-
we
in
did
Brother-
the
in Brother
spell,
Rufus'
it's
room.
like,
We had him lay him out in his.
and you don't have to do anything else to the body. You just cast a spell and it just sits there and doesn't rot.
Yep.
Yeah, basically.
All right.
Okay.
I wouldn't leave it next to the heater.
Right, exactly. Don't leave it near the fire.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay, so yeah, so that you need at least 8 hours.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Okay. What? By the way, your branch of warlock is approved. Yep. And yeah, you have to take, as we mentioned, Joe. You have to take barbarian based on.
That's absolutely where he's going.
Cool. Just making sure. He's been raging enough that it's like, no, you're harnessing that now. So everybody else, you guys you can each take your time leveling up as we're going through this now, since this is going to be pretty RP heavy. But
can anyone look at the bug or the vampire leather armor to see if it's a plus anything? Because I wear leather.
It is normal. It's normal leather.
Ooh.
Sorry about that. But yes, you were asking if Jenya can even do Raise Dead.
Mhm.
If you guys are level 5, she levels up as well. I'm just saying. So she levels up commensurately with you guys. So let me see. That's that bad guy. That's that bad guy. That's that NPC. By the way, happy Pride Month, everybody.
Hey.
I want to just let you know that Fario and Felian are living in a very happy, kinky throuple with Katha at the moment. You get a little bit of an update on that. So we hopefully. By the way, Vic, we definitely want you back soon. You and Amanda and anybody. Like we would love to get all the brutes back at some point, just to be able to hang out and play again. So, spells. That's right. This is 3.5. No wonder I'm not finding what I want. I have to look this up the old-fashioned way. There it is. I have the wrong monitor up.
Don't I get additionals?
The spell closes all mortal wounds, but it doesn't restore missing body parts.
But he just had his head sliced off.
But it's not missing; it's right there.
Right. It's not like
No,
he had a
I
chunk of
declare
guts
missing as not attached.
Yeah, but that's the reason why I'm trying to reattach his head, so that way we can use this.
Raise Dead is a 5th level spell. So that needs to be at least a. Oh, so we had our first PC death in Barrowmaze recently, and I got asked about Raise Dead. Raise Dead is you have to be a 9th level cleric for that.
What's the one that's before that? It's just Revivify?
Revivify.
It's just the way I don't know why I said it
What's
that
the
way.
difference between Revivify and Raise Dead?
Yeah, that.
Within 1 minute.
Died within the last minute with 1 hit point.
But effectively, by using Gentle Repose, it extends that out to 10 days.
But you guys didn't find the body until well after that minute expired.
All right. What's the one that's between Revivify and Raise Dead?
There is none. It's Revivify, Raise Dead, and then I think it's Resurrection after that, and then True Res.
Oh, I'm doing this wrong anyway. I should have 4 cantrips, not 3. Oh, cool. Could have been way more powerful this whole time.
What spells are available to resurrect characters in 5th edition? Revivify, Raise Dead, Reincarnate, 5th level Druid spell. Resurrection, True Res, and Wish those are your options. And right now, the option that you guys have, well, Revivify, as I mentioned, is already expired. So there is no window for that because Drakthar made sure that minute was already gone before he lit everything on fire.
Right, douchebag.
I know, he is. Was.
Brick's gonna.
He's dead.
Brick's gonna mosey over to Birch and just be like, so what do you think of this whole plan of reattaching the head and reviving the guy?
Oh. Well, I don't view death as an end, so I don't know what the big deal is. Right? I mean, the whole point is we live our life, and sometimes tragedy happens. We're buried in the ground. Our body is eaten and decomposed, and we give life to life. I don't see why we're trying to bring back this person. He served the church. He did well. I'm not sure what we're doing.
All right, but you don't see anything actively wrong with trying.
I would say that if
Seems unnecessary, but
I would say if we revive his head or his body, but not both at the same time, it's going to be messy and gross and disgusting. My dog's crying about it. That's how bad it
I don't
is.
think you can do either separate. It needs to be one entity.
I don't know.
private conversation over here, Feld. Just me and the kid.
So I will tell you right now, Jenya is not high enough level to cast.
So we need to find somebody else in the next 10 days.
She is a 6th level cleric.
So we need to train her to 9th level in the next 10 days.
Time to power through some campaigns. How many days? How many days have passed since we came into town? So I know it's been almost a year that we've been playing, but it's technically been all of what, like 3 days?
No, it's been more than that.
Must have been like a week.
I think you guys been in town for about a week.
That's bananas.
That's
we have done so much in a week.
no, I
guys.
think well, yeah, and by a week I mean an in-game 10-day week. It's because it took about just Drakthar by itself took about 4 or 5 days. But once you guys got into it with Zadarun, although that took frickin' forever, literally the dungeon crawl was basically 1 day. Even though it took like literally 12, 14 sessions, something like that. It was literally 1 day. Yep, and Adam's already having flashbacks to the fact that I didn't give him a long rest for like literally 2 months worth of sessions.
We
3 months
definitely
worth
never
of
talked about that.
No, never. Not at all. Greg's such a fucking awful DM. He won't even give us a long rest.
Greg, does the church have like historians or archivists? I wanted to show someone the symbol on the wooden shield that I picked up to see if they recognize it as something.
We have a library, don't we? So that we.
Yeah, you guys do.
I don't know if it would be better asked of the campus, but university. But I figured I'd start with the church.
It looks right. It doesn't look like any sort of religious symbol.
Any meaningful? Okay.
Yeah. It looks like it's Drakthar's own brand.
Oh, okay.
You know, it looks like a bat-like face with blood spots for red eyes and fangs. So it looks like he just drew a really crude picture of himself on his shield front. It's his branding. Drakthar Noir.
And Drakthar Ascent.
Yeah. Drakthar the coloring book. Drakthar the toilet paper. Drakthar the flamethrower. Vampires don't like that one. All right.
I would like to look in our library and see if there's anything about treating. What are we calling it yet? Since it's not lycanthropy.
We had a cool word for it.
What is it?
No, that's true. I assume Greysoul is still tied up.
Greysoul is still tied up right now.
Can we? Brick will, since he's fully armored, will retie him into a more comfortable position, like in a chair. I suppose he's not.
Give me a dex check. And by the way, with Seneca, Seneca has gone off to take his long rest because he's getting ready to execute this plan. High Priest,
don't use that phrasing for what I'm doing. That's not the best choice in this situation.
Execute something scared.
That's true.
If you want to try and break out, the DC is now 16 instead of 17.
16.
Yeah, just saying.
To break out my bonds?
Yeah. I mean, you have guidance. I'm not just trying to start shit here, but I'm just saying.
And yeah, obviously we're asking about and being like, so obviously my friend here is a were-rat.
Yeah.
Who do we need to speak to about getting that fixed? I understand that resurrection may not be within your wheelhouse at the moment. Perhaps you have the ability.
Well, you guys do have the thing is that the church does have a small library. The church is much more of a monastic, ministering to the people. And of course, they have lots of interesting things about the Church of Helm and, religious texts and things like that. When it comes to specifically lycanthropes, the church teaches to smite with prejudice.
It's a very specific teaching.
Yeah. For it is for they are unnatural, therefore ungodly, therefore must be smote with prejudice.
I'm going to ask High Priestess Jenya whether she's checked our scroll library as to whether there are any scrolls of raised dead that we have.
Oh, that is an excellent question. And they changed the rules about scrolls in 5e. You can't use higher level scrolls anymore, I don't think, but I think they changed that, but I also thought that rule was bullshit. I'm just saying. I need to roll a percentile. Because there is a percentage chance that the church may have that. Allow me a moment to consult the table. You guys start figuring out what to do with Rat Boy here.
I'm going to send a runner to the university to get one of their scholars to come down, asking specifically for someone who knows anything about lycanthropy,
lycanthropy,
and how to solve it, how to cure it.
Vermintropy.
Yeah,
It could be any sort.
Yeah.
Apparently, I should have also had one more spell at the last level that I just never
So
bothered
we're
to
going to
learn.
cure your aromatherapy, right?
So
Aroma me, baby.
Yeah.
Let's say get rid of barbarians. Roman there? No, sorry.
Jesus.
Is this happening before we have a long rest or after?
Deep cut. Yeah,
sometimes you just need history puns.
He's taking a long rest. But hey, you know what? I love the fact that like all of us got it. So, you know, we're hanging out with the right geeks right now.
Oh, no. Next spell. Got 3 spells.
Don't bring up a rogue, it's so fun.
All right.
Level 3.
Like,
That's guys. Where did my chart for the church go? Because there should be Church of Helm. I keep forgetting that it's St. Cuthbert in the original because this is not meant to be Forgotten Realms. Church keeps a ready supply of healing potions and scrolls. The PC's request a potion or scroll that confers a different effect, such as potion of delay poison or lesser restoration. Spells that delay poison isn't even 5e. 100% chance, minus 10% chance per spell level of having the requested item in that inventory. So there is a 50-50 chance.
All right.
50-50 chance.
So there's a cantrip called Green Flame.
High or low, high or low.
So, Brick. Not Brick. Feld. High or low?
I feel high. I think just in the higher power.
All right. You're trusting in the higher power? Seneca. High or low?
Sure. Let's go high.
Too high. Lorenzo.
I hope not.
oh, I get to pick?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going with higher power, so high.
Okay. High. 4.
Low.
All right. Adam. High or low?
What are we doing?
Yeah. I mean, that's a great question. I don't know either.
We're dodging the rocks.
Yeah.
Dividing the party.
Did someone say a pun?
No, would you like it to?
All right. High or low? Don't worry about the context.
Low?
All right. 4 high, 2 low.
When they go high,
The highs have it. So if it's 51 or above, they have the scroll. If they don't, or if it's low, they don't. 86, they have it.
Hey, Brother Rufus, the future leader of the Church of Helm. Talk about an origin story.
Yeah. All right. So
Started making bacon, now he's here.
Sorry,
Started making bacon, then he got a little higher.
all right. So they have. So she does actually go out and manage to find it. She says, "This spell is beyond my ken to cast naturally, but I will do my best to use this scroll to its full effect." Normally, this is reserved for the passing of church elders, but for the boon that you have given us in vanquishing this vampire, we will honor this request. So, Seneca is off meditating and getting his long rest in. You guys got about 8 hours before he's ready. And even then, he's got to spend several hours making a ton of medicine checks to make sure that the head is reattached. What are you guys doing in the meantime, now that we know that we have the Raised Dead Scroll?
I sent around to the university to see if we can heal our friend.
Got it. Okay. He's still tied up.
But in a more comfortable position.
In a more comfortable position.
Sweet.
Yep. 1 point more comfortable. No.
I'd suggest to Brick that we go and see his friend Sky, since if anybody would know about best practices or who to talk to about doing something like this, I think she'd probably
define something like this.
Reattaching a head and bringing back Brother Rufus.
Oh, you're still on that tip. Okay. not dealing with the were rat.
Well, and the were rat.
Yeah.
Sorry,
right.
both ends.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of, she seems to be one of the source. I mean, if she's
an ex-adventurer, and she's been in the city for a while.
She's seen some shit. Yeah.
And she's the one who wants to know what's going on all the time. So
fair enough.
And she would know if there's a doctor who to talk to. I mean, she seems to have one of the best sources. Of
the audience member.
I need you around all the time. Yeah.
Having a sidebar here.
That's resisting DC.
Not sure if that's within the rules to allow the audience to discuss the dungeon.
So let me see one more time. Let's make ability check and spellcasting ability. So wisdom check. Yeah, DC 15 wisdom. Got it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I thought as much, but it's been a minute. But when I first got hired at Mastermind, I actually reread the basic rules. Yeah, and that was and then asked me how much of that I actually retained. So appreciate that. Okay. So you guys are heading to Skies.
What time is it? It's currently middle of day, or
you guys were down there for a couple hours. I'd say it's late afternoon at this point.
Okay, so this store would be open. Yeah. Let's go talk to
Skies. Lorenzo, you doing anything?
Just to refresh my mind, because it's been a while, that person I met who was a doctor, are they like underworld dark feeling?
Yep.
I will go find them.
Interesting. Okay. Cool. Birch. What you up to?
Oh no, you're asking me what I'm up to.
Yeah.
It's a fair question. Is the plan of this group still to bring back the dead, or maybe help our friend who is alive and furry?
I am going to get help for our furry friend.
I'm going with you.
Yes. Yeah. All right. You can come visit Sky with us.
My intention is to find out healing him.
Okay.
And I prefer to frame it as we're trying to save our friend, Brother Rufus, from his captivity.
I mean,
man made a mean piece of bacon.
I'm going with he's a corpse and we're desecrating it. But you know,
you know what? Do you want to pursue? Do you guys want to pursue that conversation as you're walking? Because he's all gung ho about his thing. You're all gung ho.
I mean, that's fine. I think this is a bad idea. I don't think it's a good idea trying to retach a head and bring him back to life. I'm not against resurrection in general, but he's been dead for a while and his head is detached, and this seems like
he hasn't even been dead for a day.
Sorts of way.
It's true.
And part of the whole aspect of this spell is if the soul does not wish to return, it does not.
Is that accurate?
That is accurate.
And I believe that we have choices in terms of how we walk through this world, and to simply give up on those who wish to make the world a better place is truly one of the greatest failings we could ever do. We don't have enough champions in this world, and to give up on Brother Rufus would be to make this world a bit less bright.
Why don't you roll persuasion?
Yeah, I was going to say that, but thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah, I'm inspired. I just didn't know Rufus was that amazing. What have we seen to inspire you so much?
Man makes a mean piece of bacon.
So does the wench at the bar. She's
I mean,
awesome.
this raised dead scroll has to be incredibly rare. I mean, she said it's used primarily to high clerics, and Rufus was a nice guy.
Champions of the, I mean, it's meant for champions of the church, but in this case, because you guys have done such a great service, she's willing.
Right?
To
No, and I get that. And Rufus was a really nice guy, but I mean, what if one of us dies?
Such things can happen, but so often we only look to the great champions and the people who are seen to be high and mighty. What of everyone who holds them up that everyone doesn't value? If we don't say that those who make great things possible are just as valuable, who are we other than tyrants and oppressors who don't value those who make what we do possible?
Look,
give me persuasion with advantage on that.
Yeah, I agree. We just killed like 30 goblins.
Sometimes.
Let's see if it'll. 24.
Jesus. All right. Well, let me ask you this, Joe. How do you feel about that out of game? Like as your character, how does Brick feel about this without the persuasion roll? What I'm saying is that he makes a very, very compelling argument.
He makes a compelling argument. I think ultimately what's going to happen is I'm going to allow it to go ahead, and if anything seems wrong, I'm just going to kill him in front of everybody.
Okay.
If anything goes wrong, you bring that up. I'll be the one to strike him down if it comes to that. I'm taking responsibility.
Define wrong.
Trying
to eat someone or burning the bacon.
Always goes back to the damn bacon.
I'm not wrong in thinking, Greg, that this raised dead scroll is fairly rare.
I mean, yes, but
we just killed a bugbear vampire. How rare is that?
I know. It just
we only deal.
What does that? What does that have to do with anything? I mean, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China?
This is not like a regular. We don't have like a regular anything.
No, not at all.
Fair.
You can always write more scrolls. They are consumable. It's just how easy are they to come by. That's the tricky part.
Like if we've got to raise that scroll, I'd be like, I prefer to keep it for my friends and not some guy who makes bacon for church.
That's a fair point.
Well, he wasn't just a guy who made bacon. He was a guy who
Look,
everything.
Feld, I get that the every life is sacred stuff, and I'm glad that you've got religion, but you know, in the greater scheme of things, you've got a very rare
He is religion.
Scroll
He doesn't
with
just
a
got religion. He is religion.
very high ratio reward, and you're spending it on some.
I'm spending it on hope.
Oh.
God damn it, Phil.
Cockeyed optimist. I love it. All right.
Fine.
Brick,
fine.
how you feeling?
You know what? Fine.
I mean, Birch, how you feeling? Brick, Birch, what the fuck do you guys have?
Brick will turn to Birch and be like, Birch, back me up here.
No
like,
one's going to give Paul inspiration for that line. That was such a good line.
I still got 4 people watching. Who's watching now?
Brick looks up into the sky to see if any rocks are falling. Nothing? No, really? That's fine.
All right. Take inspiration. Well done. Yep.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. Well, I like that we've got some missions going on at the same time. This is good. I'm fine with doing some good as we can. If we can save a life who is good to us, that'd be nice. We have a were friend that I think needs tending to as well.
That's part of why we're going to Sky.
All right. As a matter of fact, you guys are arguing loudly as you go down the street, and you don't even realize it before you're already outside the shop, and Sky peeks out and goes, "Hi, hi, nice to see you."
Nice to see you too.
Yeah. So, are you guys just gonna be standing out here shouting us around my shop all day, or are you gonna come inside? Like, what's going on?
We'll come inside. We got some questions for you. We think you might be able to help us answer.
Oh, okay. So it's a group thing now, huh?
I got some gear.
You got some gear.
I got some original Drakthar.
The fuck's a Drakthar?
The vampire. It was the vampire we killed today. We just killed
the vampire.
I'm sorry to get you up. We killed the vampire.
Yeah, last I heard the church blew up, and that's the last thing I know.
Yeah,
I pieced out.
This is his shield. This is the Drakthar himself drew this, so this is like a
collector's item now.
a
Yeah.
vampire's wrath.
Well, you know, I will happily take that off your hands. You know, it's wood, so that's nice. No, well, yeah, okay,
Right.
okay.
But we are actually here on business. So
I thought this because you like my sterling personality.
well, that too.
Oh, you're such a smoothie. He's such a smoothie. Yeah, I know.
While we were killing the vampire, one of our friends got turned into a were-rat, and we're yeah. So I was thinking maybe with your experience in adventuring and your knowledge of the city that we don't have, you might know someone or something who might be able to help us out there. Plus, in addition to that, Felt here is going to attempt to reattach a head to a body and then raise that body from the dead. And he was hoping that maybe you might have some advice on that endeavor.
Well, Jeremy Crawford says his rules is written, not rules is intended, but I don't see why he can't at least try.
I don't know who this Jeremy Crawford guy is. Do I need to be jealous?
No. I mean, no. No.
But those are the two things
Maybe
we're
a little.
looking for. Any information or advice?
You really are coming out here to ask me that kind of stuff? You didn't just want to, like, see me?
Well, I'm planning to come see you later by myself, but we got a were-rat and a dead body, both of which need to be dealt with now. So I figured we deal with that now, dinner later.
I think he likes me. Anyway, let me think about this. Okay, so we got that's a lot to unpack,
right?
First off, the shield. Okay, I'll get you an offer on that real soon.
Not just the shield. There's also his leather armor and his mace.
I didn't take that, Birch.
No. Somebody else took out of game. Somebody else took the mace.
All right,
mace.
Mace.
Did you take it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got the mace. Morningstar. It's a Morningstar, not a mace.
But it's a spiked-headed mace, a Morningstar, as opposed to a chain, a flail.
That's a flail. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a mace, or it's a Morningstar. Tomato. Who's on first? Third base. Yeah. Okay.
Sky knows what it is.
Yeah. Sky's like,
I was getting clarification.
Yeah.
Don't dragon-splain to the nice lady.
Oh shit!
She's a former adventurer. She knows her shit. She's
I
got
was
a whole
speaking to.
store.
How dare you? I was speaking to Greg.
Who's Greg? What the fuck happened to people? We got an undead guy. We got a rare rat. Now you're talking to a Greg. Where is this Greg?
That's the sentient sword on the wall.
Rocks fall. No.
Am I going insane?
A brick lands in front of you and says, "Don't fuck with the DM."
All right.
Oh no, Greg. No, that's the sword on the wall. It's like hi.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm Greg.
Okay.
Yeah, I sing. I'm a singing sword.
And
Let's hear a song.
you're not here.
Yeah.
You're only man.
I wrote myself into a corner on that one, didn't I? Okay.
So yeah,
Give me
anything
the
for
beer.
solving were-rat or that would help?
Well, normally with rare rats, at least back when I was adventuring, we just stick a bunch of hemlock in their mouths and watch them choke on it and die. I mean, that's like the most merciful thing to do.
Right, but this one's my friend, so if we can keep him from dying, that'd be great. But if we gotta kill him, we gotta kill him.
Trying to purge.
She thinks it over, and then she looks at you. She goes home. Your friend is gone. You need to understand that when a lycanthrope creates another lycanthrope, the wicked spirit typically takes over, and especially if they're rats and rats and werewolves by nature are diabolically evil. Even if your friend is still in there, he has changed forever, and he's no longer the person that you knew. You'd just be best to, relieve them of their mortal coil at this point.
I don't like this lady anymore. Duly noted. What about?
I think that's a terrible idea. I just think I think that I don't know. I mean, I just think that it's going to have to be really precise. I'm not saying that you can't do it, but I mean, there's just something icky about like reattaching somebody's head like that and then trying to bring. I don't know. It just
Why is it more icky than when people reattach and heal limbs and entrails?
I mean, normally they're still alive when that happens.
Yes, and I think all the blood and guts and screams tend to make that more icky.
Fair. I don't know. It would be incredibly difficult, I think, to reattach a head and then make sure everything works right when they come back. You could be sentencing this person to agony upon return.
Who is the most talented physician in the town?
Well, I mean, there's the church, obviously, but there's also the Blue Crater Academy, and that there's they are beings of arcane knowledge there. And they might have somebody over there must understand physiology, but I mean, thankfully, I've never needed a doctor. Not since I stopped my adventuring days. Since I took that arrow to a knee, it just wasn't my knee. I took an arrow to somebody's knee once, got their leg off my chest, so I could then cut their head off. It worked out really well.
You didn't try to bring them back to life.
Horrible.
What was that, Birch?
Nothing. Making bad jokes. I've got a question for you.
Rock
I've got a question for you as a shopkeeper.
Okay.
Any of your adventurer friends sell you any magical shields or leather armor?
I have her inventory.
While you're looking that up, here's my horrible idea inspired by what you just said.
Oh, Lord. All right.
If we put him back together and we use Ray's dead, and he comes back and he's in horrible agony because he didn't do it right, and he dies again as a result of that, you can then cast Revivify because he'll have died within 1 minute. It will put him back together and it will work.
Yes! You're gonna raise him to kill him again? I love this plan.
But no, hold on. But he's still.
But
if you put him
Revivify
together wrong,
will only bring.
He's still put together wrong. You brought him back to life, but he's not.
Right. But that would be just the same as if somebody had just been stabbed a bunch of times and all their organs were dismembered, right? It's only if something is like cut off, then it won't work. But if they're stabbed a bunch of times,
Right,
then
no,
they'll be
I
able to
get
come
that.
back.
So you incorrectly
But
reattach
here's- well-
something. He comes back to life.
The DM is going to make a ruling
Okay.
here on this one, okay? If he's in agony, it's because you fucked up putting the head back on.
Totally don't disagree with that.
And Revivify does not fix missing body parts, and it would technically still count as a missing body part if you
missing.
fucked it up.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. If
Yeah.
that is the
It will not do that restoration.
And it costs a 300 gold diamond, which we do not have.
You guys could
I'm
easily afford that at
sure
this
we
point.
can
I
get
have
a diamond.
showered treasure
I'm
upon
not
you.
worried about money. I'm worried about ethics, oddly enough.
We've also got
Oddly enough, to the surprise of everyone.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
So it sounds like Sky, you think our were-rat friend needs to just be put down.
I mean,
And then B,
okay. Well, look, if
speak
you
to the
want
university. I think the university is the answer to both questions.
I will tell you honestly, in my adventuring years, anytime I encountered lycanthropes, I never had the misfortune of any of my party members being turned. But becoming a lycanthrope changes who you are fundamentally. It changes the very nature of your being. It's a shift. It's as if you become haunted by an animal instinct or spirit that then dictates to you how you're going to act. You become more feral. You eventually slowly lose your soul. So if your friend is freshly bitten, you can either try to break the curse before when was he bit?
yesterday night.
Yesterday, yeah.
Less than
Not even that, right? We haven't taken a long rest. He was bitten during the vampire fight.
He was in the bathhouse.
Oh.
By the were-rats, the 4 were-rats that came in.
So that was okay.
I took a long rest. You guys didn't take a long rest?
The place where we took Murd,
Mhm.
the Church of the Dead. They're basically the Undertakers.
Kellenbor, yeah.
Kellenbor. They're basically the Undertakers, right?
Basically, yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna pop on over there because I imagine they know a thing or two about dead bodies.
They might. Yeah.
Birch, you want to stick with me and go visit the university? Well,
I'm trying to remember what the hell I named that doctor. Do you remember?
Schvago.
Okay.
Figured out what the other spell I was going to grab is.
All right.
Remove curse because it's a 3rd level spell, which means I can solve this problem you guys are solving right now.
Oh. And you can have it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, this is the one that I was.
You get it for free.
And it's and this is just the curse.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
So we solved that apparently.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, I was looking, I was like, how can I find other things? I've got so many good things. Level 3 spells are so good. Look at this blink. Wow, that's so interesting. Ooh, catnap. Yeah, ooh, lemon's tiny. How do I use that all the time? Yeah, I've removed curse. I need to remove curse. So that's probably what I'm going to have to do here.
Okay.
So I don't know that I can save 2 people, but I can save 1.
All right.
well,
Noted.
the guy who's our friend, who's in our party, who's helping thwart evil versus the guy who makes bacon.
Personally, I like the guy. who
That's a
falls in
tough
and out of
call.
everything.
Right?
The bacon is really good.
But
All right.
he's not really cursed with anything. He's just dead.
No, I'm for the.
Well, I can't for
for-
I'm going to
for
step
that-
away for 1 second and let you guys debate this. I've been drinking too much Powerade, but keep the discussion going. I'll be right back.
the verminthropy.
There were so many good things like catnap. Catnap, guys. Catnap
Is
allows
this like a
me.
decision that you have to take the spell now and then that's it, you're locked in?
Yes.
All right, guys, the DM is gone. Let's talk about something super cool that's not this. What can we talk about?
I don't know.
Super
The only
cool
thing I
about
have that other than this is I just got an article from somebody that's horrifying. So I don't want to talk about that.
this? You got a what now?
An article from a friend of mine that messaged people during this that is horrifying. So let's
no.
not talk about that. I'll tell you
Okay.
later.
Is it
Well, I mean,
related
that's
to
like a
D&D?
leading
No, it's
statement.
not.
Right, so no.
That's like
Every
a hey, guys,
talk about
guys,
this interesting thing. I just found
I
out
heard
about.
this amazingly super awesome
But you can
story,
find
but
out
I
on
can't tell you
homebrews.com.
because it's too awesome. So, has anybody else here run a D&D or any sort of RPG campaign?
Yes.
Everybody. Okay, fantastic.
I think you are
That's-
the other
well, there
ones
you go.
now.
I mean, no, I've run one. I haven't run one in years, but I haven't done like a full blown campaign. I did like one-offs.
Wait, so Paul, you were the only one who hasn't done this yet.
Apparently, I'm the only one who's not running campaign.
I feel like
I
one
have,
of the
I have not either.
special for the brutes is swap you and
We should
Greg.
do a one-off and let him
Yeah.
run a
Well,
campaign.
that seems like a lot of work.
Okay, he's coming back.
It is. Elisa watches a lot of Critical Role, so.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
What?
Huh?
Yep. Anyway, catnap, guys. Catnap makes you it so that 3 people
said
can have a short
conversation
rest.
evolves
10
quickly.
minutes.
Exactly.
10-minute short rest for 3 people, as long as nobody disturbs their nappy nap time.
He's just been going on
Yeah,
about
for-
cat-based
I will
stuff.
totally wreck your nappy time.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
Matt, what
Fireball.
are you
I
reacting
want to
to?
take Fireball for sure, but is it in character? I don't.
Y'all
For the
really-
guy who goes running around and goes toe to toe with a vampire, it's like, nah, yeah, I think Fireball is in character.
All right. Well, then I will not take Speak with Dead because that was something we had to do before, and I was like, that seems like something we would try to do again.
Hey, so Nat, what kind of shit were they all talking while I was gone?
Oh no, the eyes was from earlier. I think the eyes was our discussion with Blue Sky.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. So, anyhow, yeah. So yeah, she basically recommends like going over there, and she's like, and here's the other thing about your friend. You could try, but if he doesn't want to come back, he's not going to come back. And you just got to be ready for that. So,
Yes.
you know, ultimately, I hear you, Brick. I hear you, but it's ultimately your friend's decision.
So Sky, in your many years of your few years, because you're very young looking, I can't imagine you've been doing this very
Oh,
long.
you're so sweet.
But in the years that you did adventure, how many times did you come across a raised dead scroll? Or someone with the ability to cast raised dead?
I plead the fifth. I don't even know if that's a thing in this world, but I'm.
Are we talking about drink?
I don't know if the statute of limitations is up in that area, so I'm going to say I'm not going to comment on that.
How many interesting magical things someone who runs a shop filled with magical things.
That's what I like about her is the mystery. It's intriguing.
I do happen to have a scroll of Raised Dead for sale. It's only 6,000 gold.
Who left?
Anton took a walk.
That is your answer right there.
I mean, we have far more than 6,000 gold at this point, right?
far more. Says who? We got nothing for killing that
You
vampire.
guys been like pulling coins out of every.
Because you guys
dead
haven't
corpse.
looted yet.
We
I
literally
mean,
had
you got
barrels.
you got
We
the
had-
shield with the crude face painted
We
on
had
it.
barrels filled with silver coins. How
Yeah.
do we not have 6,000 gold at this point?
6,125 gold pieces is what she's charging for that. But for you, I'll give you 10% off.
Nice.
So it's
For you guys.
only 5,500.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
I think
All
I
right.
got like 2,000 gold on the last job, and we haven't finished.
Okay.
We haven't pulled anything out of
Yeah.
Feldruucan's area.
Okay.
yet.
Okay. So,
And-
Feld, you're gonna go talk.
We're gonna put a pin in this as she
Keep
mentions
yours.
that. I do have the scroll. It's only 6
All right.
grand.
keep that in mind.
So, and as you are picking your jaws up off the floor at this revelation, Nate,
Yes.
Lorenzo goes walking through the down towards the waters again, and you find your way back over to that hut. And as you approach, you can smell some sort of fascinating incense just kind of like wafting up into your nose. It smells quite unusual.
Does it smell like one of those candles?
Yes, it does, as a matter of fact. We're going to say that this one smells like, what was it? The Dungeon Depths scent from,
Pass it around, please.
yeah, take a hit. What's the name of the company again?
Cantrip Candles?
From Cantrip Candles. It smells like just like Dungeon Depths from Cantrip Candles. We are not sponsored by them yet, but I would love to be. So, coin purse of the beast, yes, indeed. And you hear a little bit of chanting coming from inside. Sounds like a single voice. What do you want to do?
I'm going to go in and see if it's the person I'm looking for here, whose name we cannot remember.
I'm sorry?
The person whose name we can't remember?
Yes.
Go see if it's her.
Him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
I can't believe I can't remember his name either. I'm kicking myself. But I didn't expect this. Otherwise, I would have prepped my notes better. I should probably do like little write-ups.
Just call him him. H-Y-M-N.
Yeah.
Him.
Him.
And he sits there. You come in and you give me a perception check.
Oh no, I'm mad at that.
Oh no.
12. Or 22, whichever one you want to do. So double check.
We'll go with the 12. Interesting.
I know, my first goal was that.
You see he sits there cross-legged in front of a small fire. The fire is, you could swear as you just barge in, that the fire, you could swear it looks like it's glowing blue for a second, but as your eyes adjust, no, it just looks like normal fire. But he sits there chanting with his eyes closed, and maybe that wasn't the fire. Maybe, was there something sitting in front of it between you and him? Just gone, flickered away in an instant, as if like a bubble popped. And he slowly opens his eyes and, don't you knock.
Not when I can avoid it.
What do you want, friend?
I need your expertise in removing curses.
Not your pal, buddy. I'm sorry, what was that?
I need your help removing curses.
Removing curses.
And you seem to be knowledgeable about this sort of thing.
I'm knowledgeable of many things, curses being one of them, certainly. I am more about bestowing them than removing them. That's the funny thing is that's not at all what I thought you were going for. First, Google is my friend. I can attempt to prevail upon the spirits to work their wills. What kind of curse is it that you need broken?
Were rats. Aromatherapy, is that what you said it was? Rodent therapy.
Why?
Someone who I travel with has come down with us and I need in the room for my
Why?
own personal benefit.
It is a gift.
As a what?
It is a gift to be one of the chosen, to become one of the shifters. That is a gift. Why would anyone wish to have that thrown away?
I'm pretty sure they can't control it for much longer, so I'd rather them to remain
Well,
themselves.
as all things in nature, they will either adapt or die. But you must give them that opportunity. When the gods see fit, when the great elders see fit to bestow a gift, an empowerment of that.
What were you saying there?
Besides, if you attempt to actually break this curse, of course, all you're doing is upgrading their Wi-Fi to 5G, and Bill Gates will come and find them. Now, wherever they go, he will never rest until they upgrade to Windows 10. No,
He's already getting unwanted spam messages.
Take inspiration. There it is. Thank you, sir. He just looks at you in bewilderment. No.
If it makes you feel better, you can take this gift and give it to someone else.
I
Can you remove
cannot.
it from one and give it to another?
I'm not able to transfer it. Wait. His eyes glaze over. They turn milky white.
Great, we lost him.
Hold on.
Go through his pockets.
Name your price.
Oh, I get paid for this? This is great.
Make an insight check.
Oh, this is going to end so poorly.
Probably shouldn't have sent me to negotiate.
He's not paying you. He's saying, what are you offering him, is what he means. What they mean.
What do you want?
Don't ask an open-ended question like that.
More than you can afford, mortal.
Okay, lowball him. Start with lowball. He's gonna counter high, but then you'll have a sense of where you're gonna close.
So we're gonna haggle here on
Negotiating is just finding ways to say no nicely. All right?
What's it gonna take to get you in a new body today?
I have all the bodies that I want. But if you wish to deprive your friend of this gift, who is worthy?
Worthy of what?
Gift.
Oh, you want to give it to someone else? You get to choose who you want to give it to.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
Except
Why are
not
you
someone I know.
Wouldn't High Priestess Jenian have her
Goddamn asshole, Lorenzo.
Before you get to choose, you said you get to choose, and you left that nice pregnant pause. And before you could say anything else, he says, I accept.
Let's get an awesome one.
You son of a bitch.
Bring him to me.
Sure.
I feel like Feld's going to take the brunt of this. This sounds like a guy who does not like paladins. I'm saying totally.
I'm not saying I actually can bring him here, but now we have options.
But I
And
mean,
he-
you agreed to a verbal contract?
The after he says, bring him to me, and he's gone in an instant, and and the shaman snaps back into reality and is like, You have been graced with the presence of my Dark Lord. That does not happen. Consider yourself blessed.
Sure, let's go with blessed.
Whatever they have asked of you, I suggest you do it.
What's their name?
It is not pronounceable in this tongue.
Okay, so the unnamed Dark Lord of yours? Okay. Yeah, this is going to go swimmingly.
You
You should have thought of that before you agreed.
I told you not to send me to negotiate.
But don't worry, reneging on this contract will have no consequences.
Did you agree? You
Oh,
basically
Lorenzo's
asked-
not. Lorenzo is not
Say
going to
do it.
renege.
Yeah.
You said name your price, and I
Yeah.
said,
What do you want?
yeah, what do you want? I didn't agree to anything, really.
Make an insight check.
Sweet baby Jesus. So now we're going to have to be killing a dark guy.
I'm already beholden to one deity now.
Yeah.
So
He's going to turn our walking corpse cleric into a were-death god.
I don't even know how we got here since the high priestess Jenya can do remove curse since it's a level 3.
That is true. She can.
And it seems like one of those things that she would know where she'd be like, boop, no problem.
Well, she's a little preoccupied right now.
But you've recognized it now, so we can bring that up.
You're saying I should not take remove curse.
What's your check?
I'm trying to save us
insight.
some
Oh
money
my
here,
God,
guys.
you rolled 13 twice. Okay.
I mean, it seems like one of those things you might come across from time to time, but I think Fireball is.
Do you have Arcana at all?
I do not.
You just realized that you fucked up and made some sort of bond with, or made some sort of a contract with some sort of greater power, and you kind of left yourself wide open there. So, yeah,
It's not my life.
not the first one. Okay.
What's your alignment? Just out of curiosity, what's your alignment? Stupid. Your alignment is stupid.
Hey, he beholded me to some god, so turn around.
That's
and say,
true.
That is
That's
true.
very
That
true.
is true.
I'm not being
It-
I just need to show up.
But he's not beholden. He's getting
Denny,
cured.
that is 100% accurate.
Someone
Yes.
else is being beholden.
Yeah, that is 100% accurate. So
Man.
I'm just saying. Alrighty, so what do we want to deal with first? Okay, so you guys, it's been about 2-3 hours of walking around. You have the specialists from. I should have taken better notes. You have the specialists back from the Blue Crater Academy. It's your old friend, the Chamber Pot guy.
Chamber Pot dude?
Yeah, Chamber Pot dude.
What about we're talking about the Church of
Kellenvor.
Kalimvor?
The Church of Kellenvor has also sent over a representative, an acolyte, wearing the colors. It's actually Father Iverson. So Father Ike, as he likes to be called.
Father Ike said he thought he could assist in terms of realignment of the body. I was basically
Father Ike is there to be like, or as you approach, Father Ike is there, and he's actually chatting with his contemporaries, and he comes to you and says, "Are you certain of the disposition of the fallen? Perhaps that they wish to stay where they are in the afterlife, in their eternal glory and reward. Are you sure you wish to deprive them of this?"
If it was already guaranteed for him, it is already set there for him when he passes. He is someone who was quite young and still had great promise to change the world.
Seth, you're doing a lot of typing into Roll20 that's not showing up in the public chat.
I'm crafting my plan and putting it into Roll20.
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right.
You said I was meditating for 8 hours.
All right. So he sits and listens to you, and he thinks, change is hard. Accepting loss is hard. Death is hard. And yes, it is true that there are those among us who have unlocked the secrets of the universe and are able to undo even or able to undo the grasp of the gods upon a soul and bring them back to us for however long. Give them a second chance, as it were. But this power is rare, and this power is costly. And sometimes it's better to just let nature be. I will not advise you on what to do or how to do it. If you wish to go forward with this, that is your will. But recognize that this is your will being done right now, not necessarily the will of the fallen. So all I'm saying is that if they don't come back, you need to be ready to accept that.
Yes, of course.
All right. How come I'm not seeing anything that you're typing here? Like, what the fuck are you doing? All right.
When you're ready for this plan, I'll hit enter.
It's concerning to me that I haven't been able to see anything
Right?
yet.
Like, who at this table is he talking to?
Because just to reiterate, as
Yes.
I recall, Brother Rufus was also, he basically was the one who made the temple run. He de facto was the quartermaster,
I mean, sure. And are you saying this in game, or are you?
I'm just making sure that I recall and apprising, reminding the group, since it's been forever and a day since we met him, that he wasn't some punk with a pan who could do anything other than cook bacon.
Father Ike looks at you and says, and the void created by his loss, while tragic, only builds opportunities for others to rise up in his place. And that is a part of life. So all I can say is that, yes, your friend is noble. Yes, your friend is a wonderful person, and his loss is tragic. At the same time, it seems to me that this is being done more for you than for them. And they will have their say. They will have their say.
This is being done for Brother Rufus.
You just got to accept that your bacon
Brother
is
Rufus
bacon.
Brother Rufus might not come back, but if we only keep spells like this for the high and mighty, we don't deserve them.
You didn't deserve my pun.
Rock's fault. No. All right. So,
You know how hard it was for me to keep from saying that when you were talking.
no, drop it now.
Death is hard, change is hard, but changing your car insurance is easy.
I appreciate you waiting. Brought to you by Geico. All right.
It's Voldemort.
Also, not a sponsor of the Brute Squad yet. So, High Priestess Jenya approaches as you return. I have just recently learned that the were-rat that is currently tied up and held captive within my church is not actually just some random monster that you brought in for interrogation, but is in fact Greysoul. Although he is not of this faith, I may be able to do something to assist him. Do you know how long ago it was that he was bit?
Less than 24 hours.
Then there's still time. I should be able to break the curse upon him.
And I would like to note for our records and for further examination that the group of were-rats that attacked us seemed to come from a city nearby. We found some items on them, something we should probably examine when we have some time.
Yes, I understand. We shall do exactly that.
Greysoul, are you good with this, or do you like being a were-rat? Like, we haven't really asked your opinion.
Yes, Seneca, why have you
had
asked
some
his
time.
opinion?
Give me.
I don't respect his culture. That's why.
Give me a wisdom save with advantage. You've had some time.
Oh, damn.
DM incoming.
You just gave me Hold Person and Misty Step at level 5. That's
Okay. All right. So, shall we go speak with him before we attempt this business with Brother Rufus? Speak with Greysoul.
No.
Oh, yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
I'm glad to see
Let's
them.
fix the living guy first.
Very well. Greysoul, the High Priestess Jenya enters the room with who would like to join in this moment? You're not available.
I'm still meditating.
You're still typing away.
Are we back from our? I got the sense that we.
Yes, you guys have returned, and Father Ike there, and also joined by members of the Church of Kellenvor and the Blue Crater Academy. You got a whole smorgasbord of people here sitting here looking at you. And Greysoul.
Yes.
Good day.
Good day to you.
Are you well?
No.
Obviously, that your condition is difficult at the moment. We have a way to break the curse upon you.
Great.
It is a simple spell.
Even better.
Do you consent to us removing this curse from you?
Yes.
Very well. Sit still. This may hurt a little bit.
It hurts a lot. They
It
did this
hurts
to
a
me
lot.
before.
What's that?
It hurts a lot. They did this to me before.
No, that was something completely different. She comes up.
Take out a wooden spoon. I'm like,
She lays her hand upon your head. Give me a wisdom save.
Oh no!
Make an attack roll.
He's gonna be.
Shit just went sideways.
Isn't he?
can I use my inspiration?
Isn't he still?
That's true.
bound?
She put her hand on his head.
Oh.
He does.
Do you
You do
still
have
inspiration?
inspiration.
Make a.
Use it. Can I use my inspiration? Or is it too late?
I'll let you say because we technically we haven't resolved it yet. Go on ahead
Bite
and
my hand.
do it.
Bite my hand. Bite my hand.
I'll get you good.
That's all.
All right, you snap at her. Yeah, but you managed to kind of like catch yourself. Oh, now.
Maybe I'll use a stick.
I can't quite help it.
So Feldruucan,
Yes.
would you be so kind as to restrain him?
Yes.
Strength check, please, with advantage.
That's a good idea.
Do you resist? Okay.
Wait, before Sir Feld restrains him, I'm going to tap his shoulder and give him guidance so he could roll a d4 in addition to his strength check.
I'm sorry, I still see Seth T is typing in the chat window
Right?
here, and I'm like, what the?
Are you writing a novel? What's going on here?
You haven't asked to see the plan yet.
I'm
So that means that will continue to develop.
Under a
super.
box, you've been typing for 30 minutes.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see this novel that you are writing, sir. We will get to it.
This will go.
So that'd be a 15 with
15?
assistant.
Okay. Yes. So 15 with the resistance. All right. He's got you basically in a headlock. pretty good. She comes up and touch casts remove curse. And you ever watch a rubber band snap back in slow motion? No. You got to watch the slow-mo guys sometimes. It's pretty impressive. You feel your eyes bulge out of your head. You feel like your body like sees out. Give me a dex save. And give me a strength check. You're going to fuck it up anyway because you got a -1, but you know. Yeah. Oh, no, maybe not. The bonds barely hold. You actually do wind up breaking the bonds on your legs, but the arms ones hold.
I never skip leg day.
Nope, does not skip leg day. That's going to be your epitaph. Bali, how's that number coming?
It's still doing the strength, so that would.
That's really weird. All right, you know what? I'm going to say that you actually do manage to throw him off.
Remember that.
Yeah, and he thrashes about, and almost like he gets into a blender, almost like he snaps out, snaps back, and just like, and everything retracts into him. And after a moment, you're sitting there, breathing easily. Your curse is broken.
Hey! Now let's raise him from the dead.
Inside your head, you hear, "Ah, good. We thought we lost you there, friend."
Damn it!
What? I'm sorry. Did you want the? It's High Priestess Jenny. Now, did I do something wrong?
No, you did everything great. It's the consequences.
Son, are you there?
Yeah. Is that a fatherly or a motherly voice asking me?
That's fatherly.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, son. Oh, good. We lost our connection with you. We thought we'd lost you. We thought you something had happened. So
something did, but it's been undone.
High Priestess Jenny is looking about like, does he do this?
Yeah, pretty frequently.
Oh, okay. All right, as long as it's normal.
You didn't break him. He's just this way.
Yeah.
I was afraid. Okay, good. Yeah. So, shall we break for dinner? And then at that point, I believe Seneca shall be ready.
Yes, Seneca, how you doing over there?
Hey, what's your plan?
What's your plan, Seneca?
By the way, Lorenzo shows up at this point.
Hey, good news, guys. I figured out a way to break the curse. Oh, no!
Oh, shit.
Womp womp. I'm sure the great old one will be like totally fine with this, you know?
I didn't give a timeline, so I can technically show up at any time with a cursed were-rat.
And any cursed were-rat.
This is true. You're just going to keep getting texts going you up, you know, and that's going to be about it, you know? So, yeah. All right. Dinner is a solemn affair. Feld, you've kind of had fucking enough of people telling you maybe it's best to let them go. So you kind of take a solitary dinner, and everyone else kind of has a somber mood about them. Greysoul, untied, sits off in a corner, mostly talking to himself, and it seems to be quite an animated set of conversations.
A brick of cheese.
Oh, yeah, with a brick of cheese. And at one point, it's shocking that only 2 tankards of ale get thrown across the room in outbursts and fits of whatever. But apparently, it's quite the animated discussion. When you ask him what's going on, he says everything's fine. Yeah, Lorenzo, you discover that they've already broken the curse, and you're wondering, like,
why do I even try?
Yeah, I mean, there is that. But
That's one way to take it.
I gotta stop making these deals with the deities.
Yeah. Upon the passage of
We
dinner,
know there's a bunch of them.
I need a were rat fast.
about another hour. It's about an hour or two after dinner, and Seneca awakens from his meditation. Comes into the dining hall as everyone is sitting about. You notice that there is an unspoken tension in the room. What the fuck?
Oh god.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna.
This isn't nearly as long. I was expecting a novel.
Holy shit! No, but okay. Wow. All right. You speak with Dead to assess his willingness to return. With his permission, then we'll continue down a path without it.
Would you like me to read it?
Yes, please go for it. Please, Seneca enters the room and without bothering to take the temperature of things, immediately just starts proselytizing. Launches into a monologue.
This is my plan.
I have determined a plan. Whilst meditating, I uncovered a new way to use my magics to speak with the dead. This way we can speak with Brother Rufus to assess his willingness to return. With his permission, we'll continue down our path. Without it, we will allow him to rest. Once the priestess has used remove curse on the priestess has removed the curse from Greysoul, so he can cast enhance ability on me. That will gain me Owl's wisdom. I'll then use mending to attach the most obvious portion of Brother Rufus's head to his body. This will make him a single object.
Jeremy Crawford sticks his head in and gives a big thumbs up.
I'll cast Enlarge to make him large enough to where everything that needs to be reattached is much more obvious. From there, I and all those who can will with the aid of the fellow from the Blue Crater Academy, use mending to reattach the remaining portions of the head until he's whole. At that time, the enlarged spell will likely be over and his body will return to normal size. At that point, one more mending will be cast by me in an attempt to repair the tiny fibers and anything else we missed. With this done, we can cast Raise Dead. Should he appear to suffer from this, we should cast whatever healing we can to magically reform any damage, cure wounds, healing word, anything. Should he die, Gentle Repose will be cast to hold him together for another 10 days so we can regroup and try again, potentially using Revivify instead. Chain, chain, chain.
Well, if this does not work, I'm going to burn the corpse. No, I'm saying this out loud. You're not doing this twice. If you go through all of this and it does not work, I'm not going to let you do this again. I will burn the corpse.
Shouldn't that be up to Brother Rufus? We will have the opportunity to assess that with him.
That was both amazing and horrifying at the same time.
He's thought it out, man. He's got a plan. It's very detailed.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Did we already take the rest? Is everybody?
It's like one of those bodywork exhibits.
Did we already take the rest?
Also trained in
Yes.
So presumably all the other
so between
clerics
those
and
two
people
things,
have
should be able
rested
to let
and
us do
they'll
it.
have multiple copies of
So
these spells.
as a cleric, you have access to all your spells you just prepared them, right? So enhance ability should allow you to cast it on me. And the reason I know about enhance ability is because it's also a wizard spell.
All right.
Which is the reason why I'm in character.
Well, in that case, you say all of that. Father Ike looks about the room and takes a second, nods his head, and says, "I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's do it."
I knew it counted, Father Ike.
Yep. And especially the part about the consent of the dead. That is the most important part of all of this. So I think that'll solve everything very, very quickly. Well then, how about?
It's Voldemort.
Oh, you just saw Denny?
Yeah.
That was when I was doing my, so that was perfect. Just so everybody knows what I'm talking about here.
Unnamed Dark Lord.
Yep, unnamed Dark Lord. Yes. All right. Well,
this episode is titled "Seth is Typing."
All right. So you go into you go into the chamber in which Brother Rufus's remains sit. High Priestess Jenny looks about and says, "Who shall be the one to speak with him? Only the caster is able to have a conversation. It should be someone who knows them best."
I mean, Sir Feldruucan Helm.
Well, High Priestess Jenya served with him.
This is true. This is true. I believe that I might be able to open the window wide enough that that I can act as a conduit for someone who would like to speak with them. Sir Feldruucan, I'm assuming that perhaps you would like to?
Yes, I would like to speak with Brother Rufus.
Does anyone have any objections? Besides Brick. Very well. Please give me one moment.
Consider our questions very carefully.
In this moment, I pull Lorenzo aside real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And I say, Lorenzo, you may have noticed that you became partially translucent like weeks ago. And Greysoul became a were-rat, and we cured him within 12 hours. And this bacon-making guy that we all like died, and we're like doing everything to bring him back to life. And we've done nothing to help you. And I want to make it clear that it is because we have no idea how to help.
Thank you.
We would love to help you. We don't have any clue what happened. It's way beyond us.
It's only I died instead.
To be fair, two things. One, we're working on getting back down there. And two, he said he wasn't sure he wanted to change this.
It's true. He could totally use it. He's very sneaky translucent.
And I recall the NPCs saying really specifically that there had been a bunch of scholars who had tried to figure it out, and no one had.
Yeah.
And so I assume that means that remove curse doesn't work unless there's a bunch of scholars who are just like, well, nah.
You guys have also
Modern medical mystery.
You guys have also completely dropped the what I thought you guys were going to take in the goggles of night subplot.
Oh, that's still on the table.
Yeah, we took the time to
we'll
learn dark
We had
vision.
an owl bear vampire thing to do.
Man, bear,
Because there was the attack, and we didn't have any time to do anything else.
Good on you, Birch, though, for thinking about the feelings of your cohort.
Yeah.
No one else thought to step up to Lorenzo and say, "Hey, creepy, semi-invisible guy,
questionable alignment. Yeah.
How do you feel? How are you doing?"
The fuck is your alignment, Lorenzo? Let me look here. I haven't even seen.
I assume
I have one.
It just says NA.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Natural anarchist.
He's so neutral, he doesn't even have an alignment.
Yeah. No, but like
And
for real,
our key.
So I'm gonna put one in.
you didn't even put one in. Okay, that explains a lot. All right.
Oh yeah, I put one in.
Oh, where can I? Oh, you do not qualify as that, sir. We'll get into that later.
What? I am lawful good.
Exactly. We'll talk about this later.
Go to your room.
All right. So, speak with that. Oh, one action, 10 feet. Fantastic. So she says, once I cast this, we will have 10 minutes to speak with him. And you can ask up to 5 questions. Obviously, I think there's only one that matters. I believe this will be brief, but I'm explaining the limitations just in case anything goes strange.
Oh, she's casting it, so then I don't have to know that stuff.
Now then, if one of us, if this does not work, it cannot be recast upon him for another 10 days. So, or if it does, even if it does work, once this is cast upon him, it cannot be cast upon him again for another 10 days, which would put us outside the window to return him. So this must be done quickly. Are you ready?
I am ready.
She takes one hand, places it on his forehead. She takes another hand, places it upon his chest. She closes her eyes and starts quietly singing a prayer to herself, a chant to Helm, imploring him to pierce the veil so that you may connect with your fallen friend. After a moment, she opens her eyes, which are now glowing blue, and she says with a strange echo in her voice, the passage is open, you may ask your questions.
Brother Rufus, this is your friend Feld. Do you wish for me to bring you back?
Feld? Feld. He said it was your fault. He said it was your fault why we had to die. He said that you did this. It hurt, Feld. It hurt when he murdered me. He did it slowly. He did it slowly. And in the streets. He killed me in the streets like a dog, Feld. It's not safe there. It's not safe there, Feld. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Would you like to help me make it safe?
That's two questions. I don't know. I cook bacon and I make eggs for people and I clean a church. How could I help keep a place safe? What do I do that matters so much? Out of game, you can also talk directly to them, not just ask questions.
Right.
And I have you on a timer.
What, 10 minutes, you said?
Yep.
Gotcha.
You're already minute 28. Keep going.
Gotcha. Brother Rufus, the small acts of kindness are the things that lead to great changes in the world. You might think that they are small, but great men can't do great things if they don't have the support to be able to do them.
Make a persuasion check.
Maybe a +5. 26. Actually, no, it'd be 25.
25?
I rolled a natural 20. So 25.
Okay. I understand that. I do. But I don't want Feld, how many more people have to get hurt or have to die because of the heroic actions of heroes? I was cut down in the street like a dog, Feld, like a dog. And you want me to come back so I can keep shining your armor and keep the inventory counted? Like,
Brother Rufus, men like Drakthar kill men like you to try and kill hope. They see how small actions lead light into the world. And if they can make people believe that their lives don't mean anything in the same way that he tried to make you believe that, then that is how they spread darkness into the world. Many people only see the great deeds and don't see that the small deeds are what light the sun, that the great deeds are only flashes that happen for an instant, not the light that makes the day.
Persuasion check with advantage.
Watch this guy against dogs.
Yeah. Maybe I should have talked about
12.
Small things. That's all we are, those small things. Small things to you and to the rest of your brutes. We're small. We're small, and
Brother Rufus, when I speak of small actions, I speak of things like bringing sweet cakes to the kids at the orphanage. A sweet cake means that people still remember them. And it means more than just that small thing. It is seeds that build trees. It is the mustard seed that fills the hillside. People don't realize that small acts are seeds.
But I've done nothing but small things with my life, and there's nothing else but small things in my destiny, is what you're telling me. So if I'm here for my eternal reward, why come back if there's nothing great for me to accomplish?
My brother, I did not say that there are not great deeds in your future. After what you have seen, and if you choose to return, you can be a beacon of hope for everyone who ever meets you or hears your name or hears your story throughout all of time. These are the moments that define generations.
You didn't roll advantage on that previous check, but roll another persuasion check with advantage. I only got one. I got the 8 plus the 5 is 13.
Let me see here. Let's do it automatic.
Mine's working. I can roll it for you if you want. Okay, so you got a 13 on the previous one. Make another check with advantage.
Can you roll for me with advantage? Mine's not working.
Yep.
+5.
You might be running into the same problem that Matt and I were. If you exit out of it and then go to edit your character, it seems to repair whatever the problem is.
Natural 20.
Or go through.
Natural 20?
Natural 20. Which is good because the other one was a 7.
Yeah.
Will you help me? Will you help me?
I swear that I will do whatever I can for as long as I have time to help you change the world for the better.
Will you have time for me? Or will you forget about me when you're doing great things?
No.
You are a great man, Sir Feldruucan, but I understand if you find me too inconsequential to spend your time. You go off and do big and important things, and I'm but a humble acolyte.
That is not how I see you. If that was how I saw you, I would not go to this extent to try and help you believe in yourself, and in you seeing what you can do, help others believe in themselves as well.
One last persuasion check with advantage.
Can you roll it for me, please?
I can.
Those natural 20s sound nice.
Very well. I need high or low.
Hi.
Seth.
High.
Low.
High. Low.
Adam. Did I lose you, buddy?
Hi.
Oh, hi.
He's signing high.
4 and 2. The high result. And we'll announce the results next week. We're already way over time, y'all. Like we should have ended this 10 minutes ago. Yeah. But thank you so much for joining us tonight. For anybody who's still watching, we still have a few viewers on tonight. Thank you guys all very much for joining tonight for Brutes in the Shackled City. So very, very excited to continue this next week. Tonight's episode was a little bit. Matt is not happy with the blue balls. So sorry, darling. So sorry. But thank you so much. But hey, come back next week and find out what happened. And hey, because we're doing tonight on a Wednesday, next week's Monday. It's only 5 days. It's gonna be quick. It's gonna be. We'll
half a week.
We'll be here before you know it. So. Once again, folks, my name is Greg. I'm a dungeon master with Mastermind Adventures. You can hire me to run adventures like this for you, so you too can try to convince the dead to come back to life. Or make bonds with dark gods, or tell somebody that no, they can't buy a fucking lightsaber to the point where they bring their own. So, yep. I see it. I'm gonna ignore it. I'm gonna pretend like it's not there, but I do see it. All right. Big thanks. Big shout. Yeah, exactly. We're going back all the way to remote again. Yeah, this is done. All right. All right. Anyway, but hey, big shout out to our friends who provided the lightsaber again.
Yes. Saber 66. 66.
Yeah, it's Foundry 66. Foundry 66 Sabers at Gmail. They gave Matt a lightsaber. Hey guys, hook me up too. Come on. Why does Matt get all the cool sponsorship shit? I'm the DM. Come on. No, we should be getting love all around.
Baby.
Yeah. Anyhow. But yeah, look me up, mastermindadventures.com. Look me for Barrowmaze sessions, West Marches campaign, really exciting stuff, or other games. I run plenty of other stuff. But we will be back next week, regular time, Monday, 7 to 10, here on Twitch, here on YouTube, here on Facebook, whatever platform it is that you are watching with us tonight. So have a great 5 days. Can't wait to find out what happens next. And in the meantime, roll them 20s. We'll see you next time, y'all.